Hey, what's going on, family? Sorry I'm late, but I have to take care of the last minute things on this dinner. So make sure everything all right. Welcome to my 2020 um um dinner and fellowship live. I got some like I always do. I got some dessert in there. Probably hit that up about another hour and a half. But I want everybody to welcome. This is the first time I do it on Street Labs. I mean Stream Yards. So I'm waiting for some more people to come on, and I will invite some people on the on the panel in a few minutes. But I want to wait for some more people to come. Again, you're truly the underrated one, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen, I be chefing of information. The grinder, number one grinder. I be doing my thing. Peace to you, brother. Um, Information Man has had a person that's very important. You should check it out. You know what I mean? So it's a very powerful. Um, so check that out. So I know I haven't been on for a minute, but like I said, on my channel, I'm gonna do certain things, maybe some things as I did before, but it's gonna be certain things gonna be changed. I'm gonna do, so watch out. I'm not gonna do the fellowship like every Sunday that I used to do. I'm not. Excuse me. Yes, smash the like button. I know. No, like start this up right. You know what I mean? So, but definitely, I want some people. I'm trying to get some new people come on the panel too tonight. I want some new people come on tonight. Then I will explain why I create this. It's not the first time I did this. The information man tell you it's not the first time. So I will explain that tonight. Why I'm not gonna explain now. I'm waiting for some more people. So, well, welcome, information man. Welcome back to the basics. Appreciate that. And let's get this going. I ain't new. So don't treat me like that. I ain't new. I ain't new. All right. So gonna get some more people come on here. Wait for some more people because I know how YouTube be acting up and everything. Information man. If you want to get on the panel, you can. It's the link is in the. You want to get on the panel, you can. The link is in the chat. Like I said tonight, want to see some new people. And I will explain why I create this. All right, so you're welcome to come on. Then y'all can ask me anything, ask me where I've been and everything. If there's something I ain't gonna tell you, something I ain't gonna feel like talking about, I ain't gonna talk about it. But y'all can ask me, what happened, what's up with me and everything. I don't have no problem. It depends what question it is, but I don't mind, if it's within me, I tell you. Yep. Okay, it's up to you. No problem. Let's see. But anyway, some more people. I ain't get on, so yeah, but it's okay. You can get on this. Ain't gonna be long. When ain't nobody. It's like ain't nobody here. I'm trying to wait for some more people to come because I'm hungry. I did I have anything today? No, I ain't had none today. So I'm waiting for some more people to come through. So to ask, oh yeah. Well, back to basics. This how it goes, right? It depends how many people in the chat. I probably pick a number, say I want to see some 4 ones. Then the quicker you get the 4 ones, I see the 4 ones. The quicker you see the food. That's how I do it. And I do the same thing on when I do the dessert. So everybody else, I thank y'all to come by and everything. So I wanted to start like 6, but I was doing this. So now I want to be correct and everything. And plus, I want to pick what we want to talk about tonight. So back to basics of information. Y'all want to see the food? Ain't nobody come yet. So you want to see the food? Press 1. You want to see the food? At least y'all could do that. Press 1. You want to see the food? I'm waiting. Nah, that's cheating. See, he cheat. That's cheating. Nope, that no good. Got to press 1. Now, all right. I'm gonna give you a break, but this how this go. Sometimes, if it's a lot of people, I tell them, you give me 2 ones, right? So when it comes, so I remember at the wedding. When I showed dessert, I remember. Okay, you don't have to give me no ones. All right. Information man, you still in? Hit that 1. All right, I got you back to bases. I got you. I'm looking for information 1. I need another 1. I put my heart and soul in this. And back to basics. If you want to get on the panel, you can. If you want, you're welcome. I know you knew, so. Okay. Okay. Right here is homemade Jiffy blueberry cornbread. Right here, this is taco. It's taco meatloaf with some salsa mixed up inside. I put the taco sauce in. So this is taco meatloaf, and this is homemade mac and cheese, and this is that's what I'm drinking tonight, Foster's beer. Yo, Tada TV, what's good, homie? I'm glad you came. So let me show Tada, man. Jiffy homemade Jiffy blueberry cornbread. This is taco. This is taco meatloaf with salsa mixed in it. Put the taco sauce on top. This homemade mac and cheese. And this is Foster beer. That's how I'm gonna do it tonight. That's how we're gonna do it tonight. All right? Yeah. So I'm glad everybody came. Yo, Tadan, Tadan, if you want to get on the panel, you can. You can get on the panel. The link is in the chat. So if you want to get on, feel free. Let me say my prayers. Amen. You just show your face. You fronting, yeah. So, yo, what's going on today? What's good? Well, I'm sorry, yo. I gotta eat something, man. Yo, the underrated one, I be doing my thing. It's for the underrated one family. Thank you. Appreciate that. I be doing my thing. You just let me show you again, man. I don't think it is. This how I do, man. Jiffy cornbread, blueberry, taco. It's a taco. And this is not beef. This is ground turkey. This taco ground turkey meatloaf. It's homemade mac and cheese. I drink Foster's beer. When you eat something like that, you gotta have something to break it down. Water is not gonna break it down. Sometimes it depends what wine you get. So I don't know how but it's gonna be a little at a time. So what? Yo, shout out, rest in peace, Muhammad's the one. I did a live stream, pay homage to the brother. He passed away 22nd of last month, 5:45. I did it a few days ago. I want y'all to check it out. Yeah. Well, information man tell you too. Sometimes I have wine with the dinner too. It depends. Yo, shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to Ticket TV that's from the Lions, one of the founders. Lions, LDBC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. So I want you to go support the brother Ticket TV. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate that, Ticket. You know I got you. So I appreciate you come through. Let me show you my food, brother. Let me show you how the underrated one get down. This is home. This is Jiffy blueberry cornbread. This is check it out. Nobody don't do like I do. This is taco ground turkey meatloaf with salsa in it. Then I throw the taco sauce on it. You know what I mean? That's how I do. And this is homemade mac and cheese. And then after that, I'm drinking Foster's. You know what I mean? No doubt. Right to the homie. Yeah. Thank you. You know what I mean? That's how I do. No problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got no problem. I'm back to basics. That's how I do. So shout out to the LDBC. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. You know, also basketball community ticket. You know, that's you know that's the homie right there. You know, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to LDBC. I'm part of that part of the family. People say, oh, they're part of the community. And we family. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all, man. You know. So, but yeah, man, watch that Jordan documentary. Yeah, man, I want to watch it. Yeah. Yo, always, Ticket, come on, you know how we do. Enough said. So always salute to you. You know that. You know how I do. You know how I do it. You know how I do it. But always salute to you. But yo, like I said, y'all, anybody in the chat, man, go to Ticket TV, hit that. Hit that. You won't go wrong. You know what I mean? LDBC, we not just talk about sports, we talk about social content too. We talk about everything, you know what I mean? But support the brother, you know what I mean? Go ahead. He's going by and say, what up, yo? Tell him already sent you. But support that brother, all right? But I'm waiting for some more people to come through and everything. Rob, aka BK Finance. Yeah, like I said, I want new people to get on the panel tonight. I want new people to come on the panel tonight, and I will explain, the new ones, why I create this. You know what I mean? Appreciate the compliment, Rob. Yeah, well, Rob, I'm just letting you know right now. I'm not gonna do it every Sunday that I was before. I'm not gonna do it every Sunday, but it's gonna be sometimes I'm doing it. It's gonna be sometimes, but I'm not gonna do it all the time. You know what I mean? But I just feel like 2020. You know what I mean? So I feel like do something for the family. So, but yeah, but if I don't forget, I'm gonna post the tribute to the one and only the great Muhammad's the one. The great Muhammad's the one. And if I don't forget, shout out to my brother, man. I miss him a lot, man. So like I said, the link is in the chat, man. So if anybody want to come, like I said, I want new people come on the chat tonight. Come on the panel tonight. Mix up with some old, some new. Well, Rob, ain't hardly nobody here. I can show you my food. This is homemade. This is homemade. It's homemade Jiffy cornbread, Jiffy blueberry cornbread. This is taco. Ground turkey meatloaf with salsa mixed into it. Homemade mac and cheese and Foster's beer. And I do have dessert. That's gonna be in about another hour and a half. So I'm going to wait for some more people to come through. Mm-hmm. All right.
Hello?
Oh, back to basics. Oh, snap. Hey,
What's
new
going
one. Okay.
on?
What's going on with you?
Nothing much, but I mean, I literally just gained 10 pounds just by looking at that. Oh my goodness, that's so many carbs. I'm cutting.
I'm cutting too. I'm cutting too, but not tonight.
Okay, let me see now. Here we go with the echo. That's me.
Yeah, but after you fix that, come back, Nipsey. But when you come back, you want me to explain why I create this? Ooh. See, I was going to drink Miller High Life, but I already done that, so I brought out the Fosters. But when you eat food like that, you need something to break it down. Water does break it down, but it's going to take time. You need something to cut into it. So, like if sometimes you drink soda, add a little water to it, you'll be fine. So that's something that though our people. We're gonna talk about different things tonight, and also Yeah, but welcome to my channel, The Underrated Doctors. Y'all choose the underrated one. The number one grind, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen. To that. I be chefing up information. I believe that. Now you know right now, I am the best of the business. Best of the business. Believe that. Glad you show up. How you doing? I'll do myself. I ain't lying, fam. Bon. No, fam, be safe out there. I know it's crazy out there. Coronavirus. But fam, but be safe out there. Wait for some more people to come through. But I've been okay. Been all right. Slowly but surely coming back. I know. Okay. Okay, you back?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. So you like what you see, huh?
I literally gained 10 pounds just looking at that. Like I said, it's just too much. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna chill out over here with my salad and my water. And I'm gonna be just fine with my vinaigrette, and I'll be good.
I like vinaigrette. I do like vinaigrette.
You okay? Yeah, it's better than ranch.
Now but let me tell you, on my past, Rob could tell you, on my past fellowship lives, I do have salad. So I do exercise, tell people to eat healthy and stuff like that. I do that. Serious, all jokes aside.
What? Not playing.
I know I gotta stop that. But I'm just saying that I haven't done this in a minute. So, I just want to, like I said, make my presence felt. So you want to know why I create this fellowship live? I know you want to ask me that. I feel it in my head. Like, she want to ask me that.
You just feel that way down in your bones, huh? Yeah.
In my bone.
Why did you create the fellowship live?
Okay. I find out like when I build YouTube, and I'm talking like I could talk throughout humanity, but we're talking about especially our people. For a long time ago, we always sit at the table and eat, conversate, and keep the family together. So I feel that was no real unity. So one day I thought about it very seriously. I prayed on it, and then I was going to do it, but I was going to like, what name am I going to name? How am I going to name this? But then it hit me that day, fellowship and dessert. Now, when I first started it, I didn't have no dessert. I just saw the food and then conversate. So basically, what it means that we sit at the table and conversate, talk about different situations and different ideas, trying to find solutions. Also have fun too. So that was my way to get back. Like people got go to problem, you can come here. Let's sit at the table, eat together. So part of that is like show my food. Now it was at times I wasn't cooking at all. I got me a sandwich from Wawa and show it a day, Now I ain't talking about that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But so basically, I just want to bring the climate back. So we can sit down and talk and solve our problems at the table. So
Yeah, I
when you
like
leave,
that.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm done.
So basically that now some of the fellowships got heated. Oh yeah, there's some I had to tell them leave, but I told them just respect what I'm doing, and respect the ones in the panel, respect the ones in the chat. No, but basically that's what I'm doing. It was over, and so slowly but surely it was like slow, but people started coming, and I had other people come to me and say, "Yo, underrated man, you should keep on doing that." But no, I just felt like you know for now I'm not gonna do it every Sunday. I'm not because it's tiring. It's labor. That's people don't understand. It's labor. You know, get it together. And then plus I need rest myself. And so, but like I said, I'm not gonna do it all the time. So, but that's basically it's basically it. Trying to let's get back to the essence of communicating and eat some good food together. And, like that.
Yeah, I agree. It can get really tiring. I know back whenever I was just coming on YouTube, I think it was like 2017, 2018. I was up on a panel on another channel holders platform. Let me tell you, 8 hour live, whoo, that takes something out of you.
It
And
does.
mind you, she's on the East Coast, and we were both on the East Coast at the time. But I'm telling you, you start that live at like 8 or 9 p.m. and you go for 8 hours.
Yo, one time, let me tell you
Man.
on some of the fellowship, and I don't even know. Sometimes it was gone. Serious. Yeah. So again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Doctors. Y'all truly the underrated one. Shut down there. Yo, what's up, Ronald Fickley? Yo, that's my LDBC brother right there. We go way back in time. So shout out to Ronald Fickley. No. Yeah, so and let me tell you something too. Throughout the times I do it, man, a lot of people from LDBC come through here too. Yep. So, but there's anything you want to ask back to basics? About the channel, about my channel and stuff like that. Anything you want to ask? Feel free. And again, the link. Anybody want to get on the panel? The link is in the chat. But I want new people to come on the chat, to come on the panel tonight. I'm trying to mix it up with the old and the new. That's what I want. That's what I want.
I looked at your platform briefly. I went back on your platform. I noticed that you had a lot of various people on your platform.
You talking
I
about
know
the
that
fellowship live or just?
just in general, I know you've had
Oh, okay.
who was it? I know Poetic Kills, you were talking to her. I know Silks BB Scratching, she's been on
Yeah.
there. So it just, I
Yeah.
mean,
They've been on it a few times.
yeah. I was just wondering, like, I know it's a dinner fellowship, so is it just sort of like a open, like any topic?
It's an any topic, but it's constructive and just show respect. But
Okay.
tonight it's gonna be any topic. It's gonna be any topic. But like I said, I've been out for a minute, so that's what I'm saying. If anybody want to ask, what I've been up to. If I don't feel like talking about it, I'm not gonna talk about it at that moment. But like that, yeah, it's usually open. But sometimes I do have topics that I want to talk about. That is very important. That is I do with some current events. But usually it's open. But I just tell people just like show some respect. You know what I mean?
I do have a question. What do you think about all of this lovely I'm not going to use the word because I don't want a strike or anything. I'm just going to say this lovely global situation that like what are your thoughts on that as far as the social
You mean start with a
distancing?
you mean
It's
start with a C?
yeah, you know that
The
yeah,
C. No, we gonna we
the
gonna no, we gonna call
the
this. We gonna call the C. We gonna
the
no. Listen,
global
we gonna
the
call
global
the C.
situation.
Let's say the C.
The
The C. We
sea.
gonna call the global. We gonna call it the C. That's it.
What you think about the
Well,
sea?
the C. Well, I tell you like this. I understand the safety and everything, but sometimes they go overboard. Sometimes like it has to be like common sense. But I also realize too there are some people they're very, people say they arrogant or ignorant. No, they just don't care. So they want to call, and what's so shocking? Not gonna say no shocking. See that? See how I turn my head, and I'm in the house. That's all. But got the kids playing. Why you have kids playing outside?
You know what I
And
saw in
it's
Georgia?
stupid.
In Georgia, it was like a whole bunch of people walking. It was terrifying. So I watched the news this morning. I was watching Al Jazeera English again. So I did some commentary on that, and yes, I did get a little, I got a little, I was in rare form this morning. I usually try to stay calm, but when they showed those people protesting about their rights, I about lost my mind. I said, "Oh my goodness, please let me get through this without without losing my mind." I'm just looking at them like, "Your rights? What are you talking about? Freedom?" Like so you guys are in that much hurry to go back to work on that dollar that is tied to oil that the price of oil is like below $20 a barrel. So the dollar is not worth that much. So you rushing back to work for a currency that's not even worth barely wiping your behind with. Oh my
It makes you,
goodness.
yeah.
Go
I be
ahead.
like, yeah. Oh, let me show you my full round figure before we continue. You know how I get down. You know how you get. You know how your brother get down. This is Jiffy corn blueberry cornbread right here. This is taco ground turkey meatloaf with salsa mix in it on top taco sauce. This I'll be making my mac and cheese. And I gotta do some upper class stuff. So I hit the family with Foster's bid. That's how I do. But I don't fight for their rights. But see, but when we fight for our rights as a people, you don't see them. You want to fight for your rights, but you want man,
You know what I told him this morning? I really messed up their mind. I pretty much told him, I said, you really know what you are. You guys have your flags out there and those American flags, waving the American flags. Okay. I said, you really want to know what you are? Okay, cool. You're a slave. You really know better than than us. I said the only difference is that they just like using us for the trial run. the control group, the test group. I said, but other than that, you really think the elite really care about y'all going back to work? Look at that $1,200 stimulus money. Yet the banks were getting all that other stuff. I said, but you really think they care? You really think they care about you? You're a slave.
But you know what though?
Surprise.
But you know, go more your point. And you know, go more your point. And you know, around the 50, we talk about this. There are white people in other ethnic groups. They feel that they privileged, and they fail to realize you getting screwed too. But you know, the elite is like pat them on the back. Hey, we're gonna be on our side. They screwing you up too. So to me, I don't feel sorry for them. I don't. Just don't come in our community and pass that on. I'm like, man, you know. See, I go see. You go ahead back to base. I go deep on that, but I ain't talking about the ones in the chat listening and everything, but
yeah, I was just saying there's just such a psychological warfare element there against people's minds. Part of it is the fear of getting the virus. The other part of it is that they want to sort of inflate these numbers. You got people dying from pre-existing conditions, because of the testing. The testing is not available everywhere right now. Even though our lovely, let's make America great again. Oh, he gonna say otherwise. Oh, but you know what? He really, he decided to take a trip to Camp David. He went on vacation.
Yep.
Yeah, he went on vacation. That's good. Yeah, go on vacation. Be silent for a little bit. Don't say nothing. I couldn't believe when I heard him talk about disinfectant and then, if you put disinfectant inside, I'm like, no, you didn't. You did not just say that, brother. Brother. And Lord knows how many people did that and good. Ooh.
But you know the ones who do that, the ones that think that they privileged, they got this false mindset that they think they privileged. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a lot about that. There are people that are different ethnic groups, even some of us as the people, that we feel that we are privileged because we make more money, we live in a good life. Doesn't make a difference, y'all.
Your white privilege is an illusion. Your white privilege is an illusion. It's just a smokescreen. Well, they don't want you to really see. They don't want that. They're not ready for that. Hey, check it out. It's the Grinch. Who this?
Yo, Grinch, what's going on, homie? That's my man. Yo, let me see.
What's going on?
How you, brother? How you doing? What's good? How you feel? People not listening, man. People not listening to the truth, man. Yo, I was talking to this brother once. Yo, I made it out the hood. Okay, you made it out the hood. Why you here then? Why you here shopping then? I'm just saying. Get out of my face with that, dog.
Hey, listen, if I'm not against people, getting education and doing what they got to do, but just remember, have you not seen what has been going on in the news lately? There you go. I done gained 10 more pounds.
No, I just want to show my man the Grinch. Grinch,
man, that is good.
This your brother Underrated them. This is Jiffy corn, blueberry cornbread. This is taco. Ground turkey meatloaf. It's right here. And I'm busting that down. This homemade mac and cheese, and I'm sipping on some Foster's beer. And I said about another 35 to 45 minutes, I will bring out the dessert. But anybody want to get on, man? Y'all get on. They're just people that say, see.
You might as well go deep on that because again, I don't think people really know what freedom is. They don't even know
I
what it
can't.
is.
I don't
I'm
know.
like, are you are
I
you are
can't.
you
I
really
tried. I
you
tried,
really
sis.
oh,
I tried, sis. Ronald Figley, he could tell you. I go, look, Gris said, Todd, listen, Gris younger than me. He talking to say, yo, listen, these, you got young brothers and sisters that understand what's going on. The LGs and the elders is not stepping up. They not stepping up. And they make the person like me make my work harder. Excuse me. So when Rich and Ronald Fickley and them go out and go, bang on them OGs and elders ain't do nothing for the community. There's nothing I can say. Go ahead. It
I
ain't nothing to
do
do with me. So
right.
I do what I can. I just be there for them. Listen, that's authentic listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to listen. Wherever I can help, that's when I help. But they don't see. Let me tell you, with certain things with the underrated want to be talking about, certain people don't want to hear it. So you know what? You don't want to let it register. It's on y'all. Man. I'm just being a team player. I'm just so like, yo, that's it. I can't, this feminist talk that people that you hear this feminist talk, and then you got their husbands, they punking out their masculinity. Get out of here with that. Oh, I don't. And then people say, "Oh, you picked it on the sisters." Nah, I'm talking about black men and black women. How you could be married with a person over 20 years and you said, "I gotta find myself." You should never got married. I was married for 9.5 years, but I knew
You
myself.
and that's the problem. People aren't
Get out of here with
waiting
that.
and they're not courting. You see, it used to be a process. See, everybody wants to date now. Everybody wants to just smash. Not everybody, but you know what I'm saying. In general, I mean, a lot of people they just want to smash out there. They're not trying to get to know nobody. They're not trying to have no conversation. I mean, excuse me, if you step to me, first of all, can you speak and write in a complete sentence? I mean, I need you to write a few paragraphs. You know what I'm saying, brother? You got to be able to write an essay. You know what I'm saying? And like MLA format, like Chicago style, like APA. I want to see some references. I want to see a bibliography. Show me that you're articulate or something. Can you hold an intellectual conversation? Otherwise, why don't you go take yourself somewhere else and go over there to those thoughts? And no disrespect to some of those sisters, those thoughts. You telling me the only thing that you can do is just lay on your back and just open your legs, and that's the only purpose you have in your life? You need to go sit on down somewhere. There,
And I'll tell you
no,
right
sister,
now.
you wrong. Those some of these sisters
See,
are wrong out
I'm
here.
saying, but see, this the problems. This the problem. Back to basics. How many women is going to listen to you? There are some sisters saying the same thing. But see, the sad thing about it, you got these no good feminists, and you got these simple whole boys. They chasing this imaginary puss, and some of them be paying on their own platform. So you like a brother like Gridge or Ron Fickley, they look at that, they want the some OGs and the elders to have respect for them. I don't even have respect for you. Get out of here with that. Yo, I told people, and I said like this. You want, I got that good black smoke, and I got that bad black smoke. You want this bad black smoke? Just remember, you're going to lose. I'm just here for our people, man. I'm just being a team player. Man. I had younger brothers that tell me, like, why you out there? You sticking your neck out for these people. That's what I do.
It's a
These
shame to
people,
me.
I'm saying they don't want. It's all about partying. What about save somebody to buy some land? What about if you want to get to know that sister or the I'm end up cooking. And oh, you cooking on me, man. All right, man. There be at times, man. Yo, Ron Fickley, come on back. I don't know, cause I know stream y'all be acting up, man. But
yeah, a lot of people get kicked off and stuff. What I will say is, and I understand because time you disagree with somebody, people are real quick to label, oh, you're hating on me and you're doing this, and it's just like, look, I'm not trying to hate on you, but you realize if you carry yourself in a certain way, if you want to do all that, I'm like, do you realize that human trafficking is a real thing? They don't those people, they don't care about who they snatch up. They'll snatch up little boys, little girls, grown women. I mean,
yeah,
they don't care. You think human trafficking isn't happening in the United States? Like, where have you been? Oh, back to the basics. You're just jealous and you're big over there with your 180 some pounds and you just jealous. Okay, I'm comfortable with my own skin and I know, and I'm doing what I need to do to get healthy. So, I mean, hey, hey, all right. Hey, go ahead on with your bad self. All right, you grown. I'm grown. I'm old enough to be your mother. Okay, cool. All right. Then you keep doing the same thing and getting the same results. It is what it is. It's not to be disrespectful. I mean, it's the truth. Hey, but no, I know that they're not going to listen.
whatever.
I did a live earlier that talked about exhortation, and I talked about that. I addressed some of the ratchetness, just like, you know what, you want to talk about, you want a good man, and time he come home from work, you want to nag, you want to complain. You can kill a person and push somebody away just by the words that you're saying. I
Let
said,
me,
so
man, I don't know, man. I tell, I had young people. Let's see, I ain't gonna say I had younger people calling me like, yo, Mr. JT, why are you sticking your neck out for people that don't care? They told me this. I
mm-hmm.
said, I love my people, but I gotta do it. And see, people think, oh, it just happened. I was their age, and I know what it's like to get shut down. You don't want to hear what. That's why, like, these young people, they taking charge, getting their money right. And that's it. And people say, oh, look at it. They shitting on us, man. But we owning it up. But you wasn't there for them when they need you. I can't fault the because it happened to me. It happened. I'll be 54. I'll be 54 in June. I know what they talk. It happened to me. They look, oh, you like to play ball. You this and that. What do you mean? I gotta do something to keep my sanity, right? I'm dark skinned. They ain't want to talk. This back in the 80s. That's so they had that Ron, I want you to get into it too. They had a contest of you don't supposed to talk no light dark skinned guy. So it was a contest like this oppressed system was doing it back in the 80s. Man. Come on, man. I know that's what I'm saying. Like I talk about stuff like, but it's like
Out of all the things in the community, that was one of the things that really hurt me was colorism. I did a season 1 episode 9 on that, because I know what it feels like for somebody to call you an Oreo cookie just because I wanted to choose to go to college and try to make something of myself. Um, you know, um, and also to have your own people just treat you wrong, calling somebody a cracker child and all these other things. I mean, I had someone in my family do that, and that just cut me deep. I mean, no offense, that was an equivalent to somebody calling me the N-word. It's like, listen, man, like, why, what did I ever do? So you're telling me that being a black woman, I had to have what, 2 and 3 kids by 2 and 3 different dads, and that's okay. But if I try to do the right thing and go to college, now I'm just some, I don't know, uppity, snobby, whatever you want to call females or women these days. I mean, so if I do it do that, I'm wrong. If I do the other thing, I'm wrong. So what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah,
What's the
Ron,
point
man.
then?
Ron, yeah,
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead. I'm
Ron.
sorry. Go
What?
ahead.
That's not Ron. Welcome, welcome. I want you to continue that point when you get back. Ron, what's going on? James J, what's good? This is my food, man. This is a home. I mean, not home. This is Jiffy cornbread, blueberry cornbread, and this guy look like the last of my plate. Taco,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
ground turkey, meatloaf mixed with salsa.
Yes,
Throw some
sir.
salsa sauce. You know, this is homemade mac and
Underrated.
cheese, and this is Foster beer.
That's the
Come on
underrated
now.
cooking right there, yo. That's the
That's
underrated
it.
cooking right there.
See, that makes it back to basics. They know that's what I'm talking about, man. I ain't new to
Yo,
this, baby. I'm not new
yo,
to this. I've been doing it
yo,
for a long time, dog. Come on, man.
shout out
Stop
to the
playing.
sister. Shout out to
Yeah,
the sister. Back to basics, yo.
How
Back
you
to the
doing,
yeah.
sir?
basics. How you
Hello. How you
doing,
doing?
young lady? How you doing,
I'm doing
beautiful?
pretty good. Oh, thank you. Don't make me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to turn this camera off. I'm gonna start blushing.
Oh, it's all
Oh yeah.
good, yo.
Oh
It's
no,
all good.
yo. Is that Ron? Yo, fakely. We be having some pretty ones coming through here. Come on now, you got it fun, man. Come
You know the queens are queens, bro. We know what it
on.
is,
Right,
yo. The queens are
right,
queens, yo. They queens,
right.
yo. We're gonna love them. That's what we're gonna do. And of course, you know what I mean.
Mm.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo, yo, I remember them first cooking joints, yo. You know, I remember the first cooking joints, yo, when you first started out. Underrated. Classic,
Oh, now
classic, yo.
you blowing my spot up, but that's all right. You can blow it up though. That see back to basics. You see Ronald Feekley was some Ronald Feek. He. I ain't saying nothing no more. Cause I'm not new to this, dog. Not new to this.
Yo, yo,
I ain't new to
underrated. I
this.
like the topic, yo. I like the topic. Y'all was speaking on some real shit. Like I came
Yeah,
through
yeah. Go
because
ahead. Get in with it. Go ahead.
you you always speak like good topics that like we need to be like held accountable for. But
Mm-hmm.
like our people don't like follow that seed a lot because we so stuck in this instant life. Like we stuck in this instant life, yo. Like we out here, we grinding, we get money, or we do whatever
Mm-hmm.
we do. But like it's always got to come back to basics, and that's what I appreciate. When I saw your title, I was like, oh shit, I gotta go holler at World. I gotta go holler at them because this is what we need to start at. We need to start at the bottom, and we need to understand that we are just regular, normal people, bro. You feel me? And I know you already underrated. You know I know you like from the back of my hand. We chopped it up a long time ago, me and you. We chopped it up a
Word.
long
No
time ago.
doubt. Mad
Me, you,
history. Back to
yeah, me,
basics. This
yeah,
brother right here, mad history.
yes,
When
sir. Me,
he
you,
called me OG, that's respect right there. That's
yeah,
my
cause I
my
know.
brother right there, Ronald Feek, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about you hard like 2 weeks ago, yo. When my nigga Muhammad is the one passed. Like I was like, damn, where the fuck my nigga? And I'm looking for fucking Brooklyn child. Not saying we all good. We know we good now, but I'm just thinking like when you start realizing who your real fucking friends are or who your real
Whoa,
people that you need to
watch the
align
curse
with.
because YouTube is cracking down.
Yeah, what you mean?
The cursing and the N word.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, okay. Yep, I got you. Yeah, I haven't been on in a minute. Like, you right. But yeah, like, is this all about like understanding like where the basics are? Like, we got to start from like, believe it or not, like we already established, but we still got to like bring people back to basics. Like, as far as like underrated darkness, I look at it like this. Like, I made a video today. Only reason I made the video is because I felt like a lot of us are kind of like still. Is it chopping up? Is it chopping up for real?
Go ahead.
He may have to. He may have to go out and pop back in, or whoever it is. My bad.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
J, you chop it up, man. So I'll mute you. I'll mute your mic. Don't worry about it. I got you. Go ahead, Ronald Feek.
I thought it was me, but like I get that, bro. Like it's like a micromanagement that need to happen. Like as far as like I just feel like a lot of people need to slow down a little bit. Like we live so fast a lot, yo. We live so fucking fast. It's ridiculous, yo. Like sometimes the dialect need to just start from like ground level. You see what I'm saying? Like back to basics and back to the basics in this chat. That's a queen. And I see my brother over there, the underrated darkness. That's a king. And then I see me. I'm a soldier. I just feel like,
And don't forget about James J.
oh yeah, that's my brother right there. I know JMJ 21. Yeah, you know I know him,
If
yo.
you don't mind, if I
Yeah, yeah.
if I can add something to that, just remember the queen is a very powerful place on that chessboard.
Who you telling? You ain't telling me nothing I already know. And I'm seasoned. And I'm seasoned to respecting queens nowadays because I've grown, like I've matured, like I've seasoned. Like put it like this, like I'm just a soldier. That's what I am. But I know like how to make sure that I listen to what you guys say, and I know how to administer what I feel like needs to be put into the implement of the whole situation because it's all about just like unity to me. Like it's
Yeah.
unity. It's got to be unity. It's got to be.
James J. Before you get into it, back to basics. I want you to go in the live that you did today, and why it's so important for us as men to know what a real queen is and what's not. And I want you to, if you can, I want you to break it down in the biblical content, also in the social, and also in the cultural content.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You just put me on the spot. Okay. Let, let me get my Bible. Okay, so earlier I did a live. Oh, there we go. I did a live earlier, season 2, episode 15, and it was exhortation is necessary. So, exhortation, whenever I was looking at the word, I like to, break things down. So the synonyms, the words that are similar to exhort, I saw the word encourage, I saw the word warning, beseech, um, let me see, just encourage, warn. And sometimes with exhortation, there is constructive criticism. Some people think that exhortation is just encouragement. And so the text that I was in actually 2 different texts. So I started off, let me go over to where I was. I was in let me see, First Timothy chapter 4, verses 11 through 13. So the Apostle Paul was in prison at this time, and he, of course, wrote various letters. So Timothy and Titus were young preachers in the church at the time. So in 1 Timothy 4, 11 through 13, I'm just going to read it and give like a brief synopsis. So 1 Timothy 4, 11, it says, "These things command and teach." 12 says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word and conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, and in purity." So I spent a lot of time on verse 12 because, again, Paul is speaking to Timothy. He's telling him, these things command and teach the people. And he said, "Let no one despise your youth." I think that it's important for everyone to be able to take correction, whether if it's from someone older than you or from someone younger than you. But also Paul said to Timothy, "Timothy, you need to be an example. You have to do it with your walk, with your conversation, your talk, and it needs to be in charity, in love, in spirit, in faith, and in purity." So, and this was him, an older gentleman, Apostle Paul, speaking to a younger, well, of course, a younger man, Timothy. And that's the thing. I got into a lot of things. I did say that the do what I say and not as I do, that doesn't work. It doesn't work with parenting. And no, I'm not a parent, but I'm going to go there. And it doesn't work in the workplace. It doesn't work for adults. It doesn't work at all. I don't know why some people think that they still want to do that. And I gave the example, if you cuss at your kids and then at 13, 14, and 15, they start cussing at you, listen, you might as well not even say anything because they literally grew up in that environment. So if they cuss you out at 14 and 15 and you have the nerve to say, well, I'm your mom and your dad, you should respect me. Really? But you've been cussing around them and cussing at them since they've been babies. You see what I'm saying?
Back to the basics.
Yes.
That was like beautiful how you put that. And like, I don't quote the Bible a lot, but like the one verse that I remember about the Bible, and actually you are right about like how our kids, like, they hear what we say and how like they kind of like pick that up. So how we're gonna like actually like discipline them after they already seen like how we were. And like my biggest thing about the Bible that I always loved was like, as I struggle with all the power that lives so powerfully within me, you know what I mean? Like that's the biggest part about the Bible to me. I think that was like I'm not sure if it was Ecclesians 2. Like I'm not sure if it was Ecclesians. What was it? Underrated. Like I'm not sure what it was, but it was like Ecclesians 2. Like as I struggle with all the energy that lives so powerfully within me.
Is it
You know,
Is this Ephesians?
it might have
Okay,
been Ephesians.
hold on. Let me see. Now I'm gonna have to reference a whole bunch. Let me see. Let me go where.
But I understand exactly what you meant
Right.
about like how our kids, like, they
Mm-hmm.
see what we do, and it's like, how can you reprimand them or how you going to discipline them if you're like talking like that? And I get that, and that's totally true.
But after you're finished
So
talking, I want to get J. I want to get James. After you're finished, I want to get J and J talking. All right, go ahead.
okay, so let me see. Then my second text, I'm going to try to read through that real quickly too. I went to Titus, again, another young preacher that Paul had wrote a letter to. So I'm going to go see Titus chapter 2, verses 1 through 5. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, and patience. Now, this was describing what the older men should be. Serious, temperate is similar to meekness under control. Sound in faith, meaning that their faith is sound, it's not seesawing all over the place, and to do things in love and in patience. Because I got it. Some of the older ones, they get tired and it's like they start to lose their patience because you got to repeat yourself, and particularly if somebody may not get it the first, second, or third time. Then
She's
verse
smart.
3,
She's
then
smart. She real smart.
verse 3 says, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. So this is describing how the older women should be. Verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And then it goes in the detail. Verse 5, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband, that the word of God be not blasphemed. And I know a lot of feminists are really hating on me right now. I really don't care. This is the word of the Most High. So, verse 3 through 5. It was talking about the behavior of the older women. You have some of these, some older women competing out here with the younger women. They're out here dressing young, out there trying to back that thing up and drop it in and everything else. And it's like, but that's not the behavior that you're supposed to be conducting yourself with. It even said, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they should teach the young women to be sober, serious, to love their husband, and to love their children. And let me see, to be discreet, meaning again, they should be dressing modestly, chaste, keepers at home, meaning you should be cooking and cleaning. That's what that means. Love your husband and love your children. that the
Not
word
today, it ain't.
of God be not blasphemed. I'm going to read 2 more verses. So Titus 2, I'm going to read 12 and 15. Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lusts, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. So this is talking about separating from the world and living righteously. Yes, you're gonna, fall and slip on a banana peel and okay. and sin. But that means that there should be a progression and there should be perseverance. You should be getting better. And then verse 15, these things speak and exhort and rebuke with all authority. Let no man despise thee. And that's just pretty much saying exhort, meaning that, hey, like sort of what we're doing now. You can warn somebody, hey, don't touch that. That's hot. Don't do that. You can encourage someone if when they're doing the right thing, trying to better themselves. And then at times you gotta do constructive criticism. That's the problem. People want to be people's yes man. Oh girl, oh that man, he ain't nothing and blah 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 blah. Yeah, girl, go ahead on and tell it. No, no, no. Some of you sisters are wrong. You don't do that.
Yo,
And then
back to the basics. Back to the basics. Can I say something?
yes, go right ahead. I'll put myself on mute.
No, you good. You can stay off mute because I don't think none of us are loud. We just kind of talking
But I
regular.
want to get after you finish, Ron. I want to get James J into this conversation.
Oh, no question,
Right,
no
man.
question. I appreciate you going back to the Bible because simple fact is we might say that we don't like follow a lot of that stuff because like we've grown out of that, but like that's a part of who we are. Like when I was saying like how like everything lives so powerfully within us. So like when you say like how the females or anybody who like kind of say like we shouldn't like check the people that we're around or like tell them like no you shouldn't do that, that means a lot to me because you always have to have a conscious being whether you think it's going along with the so let's say so unquote or quote everything that's going on in life, but you're always supposed to come back to normalcy. And that's what I get out of that. Like you got to come back to normalcy and understand like you have a conscious and you're supposed to think the right way regardless. So to me, when you talk those Bible quotes and everything, it just kind of refreshes my memory about like how like all this stuff was already been instilled in us as far as like how to try to properly live. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and I will say this again. I believe that anybody of any age should be able to take correction because even me, a 2, 3, 4 year old kid can come up and correct me, and I'd be like, "Whoa, dang, I was wrong." That's how that. Hey, it happens like that. I would say that it's in your approach. You can't just be coming all up out of pocket and just be disrespectful, talking about you trying to correct somebody.
And you know what? On that same note, like, and I'm gonna speak this to Underrated because, like, I hope he can understand what I mean by this because, like, I was at a point when I was like incarcerated, like let's say like 7, 8 years ago, and I was incarcerated. But the biggest thing that I got out of the Bible was the fact is that we live too fast a lot of times. Like we live so instantly. Like you can't live so instantly. Like everything is like, let's just have it right now. Sometimes you got to just come back to normalcy. You know what I mean? And that's what I get out of like you talking to me about like what we talking about right now about like the Bible or like morals. I'm gonna call it morals because the Bible is a history book to me. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of things that we reference to other things, and like we take them and we get what we get out of it and we comprehend it. That's what I get out of like normalcy or like what I get out of the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm a religious person, but I'm not a religious person. You see what I'm saying?
I
Oh,
understand. I'm not a religious person. I am spiritual, and I will cut right there because I know somebody else is on the panel, and I'm long winded.
okay,
I
James
appreciate you.
J.
I appreciate you.
James J. Unmute your mic. You want to say something?
Yes. How you doing, Mr. JT?
I'm good, brother. How you feel?
Hey, trying to watch this.
Underrated. Let me know if
TV.
my mic is too loud or if something wrong.
You scratching a little bit, bro.
All right, I'll mute.
All right, go ahead,
Hey.
James J.
Man, salute to you, Mr. JT. Miss back to the bases. Is that Ronald Fakeler?
Yeah. That's Fink. That's Ronald Fink. You know that. You know that's him.
Have mercy.
What's good? What's good, my brother JMJ? You know I know you, bro. OG.
Greetings.
And back to the basics. Let me explain to you. These are my two LDBC brothers. They from the next family. You know, it stands for Lions Den Boxing Committee. Most of the time, we do talk about boxing. We do talk about other other sports, but we do talk about social content and stuff. And we as a family, as black man, black woman, we do have other ethnic groups, and we work together as a family. So these are my two LDBC brothers.
Man, you know some it was kind of deflated what I heard from LDBC members say about Muhammad, and I was like,
what?
When he passed
what they say?
No, I'm talking about when he passed away. When I heard it, yeah, and I was like, man, we used to talk to each other there with the beginnings of your live streams and stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I did a trivia about it, man.
Yeah, I know. I seen it. I said, all right. I said, all right.
That's one of the hardest ones I did, man.
That show is, man. We used to chat with each other.
Yeah.
Stuff, man.
I gotta check that. Underrated. I gotta check that. I think I missed that one.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me see. I could share that, man. That's one of the hardest live streams I did, man. I'm telling you, I did some stuff in the past, but that's one of the hardest, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I talked to you on Facebook a little bit sometimes, didn't I? I don't know what's going on with my phone and all that, but that was the hardest things I ever heard in a minute, though. You know. So that, man, I'm gonna let y'all cook, man, because y'all be picking some good points there. Ronald Fakely.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
Yeah, I talk sometimes.
Yeah, I see P Money out there. P Money.
What's up? She Stay Sleep. She Stay Sleep TV. What's good, man? Yo,
Salute
if you want to get on, you can get on too.
Sheep, man.
That's my brother too, yo. Sheep Stay Sleep, yo.
Yeah, Sheep, man. I'm gonna get off here, man, cause y'all be cooking, and I'm just listening while I'm looking at this Jordan joint. I can listen to both at the same time.
All right. Oh, before you leave, James J, Ticket TV came through.
That's why I'm about to say, what? Right here. I said, he been my brother for 4 years. Actually, 4 years. You been there about what? 2 or 3? About 2.
JMJ, we've been brothers since day one, bro. Day one.
Yeah, day one, man. Because the reason I Ticket TV and I like Ticket TV and LVZ and them because I get tired of listening to Stephen A. Smith. I got tired of listening to Stephen A.
Yep.
I got tired of listening to Stephen A. Smith.
You know what he gonna do? He gonna sit up there and act like his shit don't stink, like, or he gonna like exacerbate. He gonna exacerbate. What they call it? Exaggerate. He's gonna exaggerate it, like to make it seem like it's one sided. It's always got to be two sided.
Yeah, it got to be two sides of every story. Just like Martin used to produce it, say it can't be two sides. You ain't gonna be one side. It's gonna be another side. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, if my phone died, yo, I'll try to chime back in, but it might die. I'm at 0%, even though I got it charged.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm just go try to hear y'all cook. All right,
All right.
all right, Miss Back the Basis. It's good to hear from you. If you can put your link um in the chat, and I subscribe to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you. I'll put it in there. Just give me a few minutes.
Yeah, no doubt too. Back to the basics. Like I feel that like I want to hear what you got to say. You seem like you're a very important person. Normalcy.
Oh yes, yes sir, yes ma'am, and yeah, if it weren't for him, I want to listen to Amanda Gathers and Neon Eyes and the rest of the crew, the rest of the ladies. Yeah,
I'm
and
really humbled by that. I'm just a normal person, just
shoot, I'm an old man myself. I got you might be old, but you make mistakes too, but you still got to learn from it too, from for others. You feel what I'm saying?
See, you know what? You know what? Like I gotta speak on this right now. She not old. What she is she's seasoned and she's like important to like people understanding like this culture of ours is a real culture. And I appreciate underrated one having her on, like, because that's the thing, like we get along with everybody, but it don't mean that it stops at that. It's supposed to be like about like building and moving to me. And I just feel like the underrated ones conversations are like important. And when I saw his title, it just made me want to come to his channel because these topics have to be discussed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah. Shout out to She Stay Sleep, man. Let me show you my food, brother. You know how big bro be getting it down. See, I be telling y'all, man. I'm not new to
Uh,
this, man. This is homemade Jiffy. I mean not homemade. This is Jiffy cornbread blueberry. This is the last of taco ground turkey meatloaf. Last of macaroni and cheese, and then some Foster beer.
uh-huh. That's like JT.
Hmm?
You know how
Well, we know turkey is good for you. You gotta have turkey because that's good. It's better than having that other stuff, that red meat. So turkey is always
Nah, I
good for
wasn't getting
y'all.
no beef, man. Yeah, that's what I did, man. So I switched it up, you know. I said I'm gonna make some taco meatloaf.
mm,
I'm gonna show how you do this, son.
uh,
Nobody cannot do. See, let me tell you, nobody cannot do what I. No, like I said, I could do. I do my thing. That's all I can say.
yes. Let me let you go. And get she stay she stays sleep in here, man. I've been his live streams, man. His joints be off the chain there. Off the chain, brother. So I'm gonna let y'all go and put sheep
All
up
right,
in there.
all right,
All right. I
all right,
appreciate y'all, man.
all right. Peace,
I
JJ. We
appreciate
appreciate you, man. Thanks for always supporting me, bro.
Yo, peace,
Appreciate
JMJ
that.
2121. Salute.
All right now. Peace and blessings.
hey,
Okay.
this
All right.
smash that button. Smash it.
All right.
All right now.
Oh yeah, and the one give me the dislike button. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, shout out to She Stay Sleep, man. Yo,
Yo,
make
underrated.
it.
Underrated.
Yo,
That means you doing something, bro. Don't let them even
I ain't worried.
fucking
I'm the not.
take you
I
off
got to
their
get him.
pedestal.
I got to get him a shout out too.
We're gonna talk that real.
Yeah. So let me introduce my brother, the one and only She Stay Sleep TV, better known as I'm here.
Yeah, I saw the food, well, what was left of it.
You funny. Y'all trying to hold on. You know, people be coming through, but they wasn't coming through, so I got to eat that. I haven't had nothing all day, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
lying to you.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
I was on the grind all day. Trust me, I was on the grind all day. But you know, before you say anything, you know, I decided to make my presence felt. You know what I mean today. You know what I mean. So I said, let me do something for the family. You know what I mean. Just say, you know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. So what y'all was chopping it up about, like
Man, we was chopping up different things. It's
sensation.
right up your alley. Back to basics. Back to basics was talking about, you know, the roles of a woman, you know, how they act and everything, and they not going to accordance what the Bible saying and all that thing, you know. So we was like really building off that and everything. And
Yeah.
I want to say this though to your to your sweet quack brothers. Y'all keep on supporting these down low feminist women that they want us to die. And I got my eyes on y'all. Don't have me pop that closet. Y'all talking very ratchet lately. And I got my eye on y'all. Don't have me pop that closet. Don't have me put on the cape. Don't have me put that hook on. Don't have me do it.
Oh,
But
I'm all
y'all not represent for our people. Y'all not represent for the brotherhood. Y'all not represent for the masculinity. Y'all not supporting these brothers that is hurt.
and some of you
And they need to get called out.
and some of you women, I mean, uh Lord help you for trying to put yourself as a man. I mean, you're a woman. Just be a woman. You know, clean house, cook,
No, you
you
can't
know,
tell them that because that's beneath them.
love your husband.
Their priorities are screwed up. I'm not saying you right, you are right, but I'm just saying.
Well, as I was saying, you know, clean house, cook, you know, do what you're supposed to say. It's okay. You know, you don't have to stay and fight. You can just leave like a lady, you know what I mean? You know, sit down, be quiet, you know, run the vacuum, wash some dishes, relax. Let the man do that. Who told you to do that? I'm not against women for working now. I ain't against that. I mean, hey, with this economy that we have, it pretty much takes two people to work. But my goodness, clean the house, cook, love your children, love your partner, your husband, your domestic partner. What, you know,
Oh
everybody, you know,
boy.
we got like 900 different terms out here for these partners. But anyway, do what you're supposed to do. When he comes home, quit nagging at him. Quit starting a fight. Quit arguing. Quit driving him away with your words. Because then if he cheats on you, then you're going to say, oh, girl, he wasn't no good. And yeah, but your mouth. You know, sometimes we just have to learn to just shut up. How about you just sit down and just shut up and just be quiet?
But you know why they don't want to shut up? They don't want to shut up because, you know, listen, they got Victoria's Secret for these women. They don't even want to wash their ass, but they got the nerve to run their mouth. Come on, we gotta keep it funky. We gotta keep it real. And these brothers supporting this BS.
I mean,
Where your balls at, man?
nah,
Where the
what
truth at?
see what I see I like the way back to basics is putting it, because what she's doing is she's making it plain and simple to women. Listen, women, your job is not that goddamn hard. You're making your life difficult. This is what she's saying. All you gotta do, keep clean the house, cook, pay your man some attention, take care of your children. You don't have to stress. You're putting all of this extra stress on yourself. That's unwarranted. You're doing it to yourself. It's not his fault. It's you. Sit down. Shut up. It's easier that way. Our jobs are not that hard when you look at it that way. This is what she's doing right now. It's beautiful. Continue.
Yes, please.
Some of
The
you
flow.
queens out there need to submit to your kings.
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm,
going to repeat that.
mm.
Some of you queens out there need to submit to your kings. You know, I was reading in the book of Esther. Esther was a queen, but look what happened to the queen before her, Vashti. The only thing the king asked Vashti to do was, I want you to come and present yourself before the court. And you know what Vashti did? She said, no, I'm not doing that. But the king commanded. So you know what happened to her? She got banished. And then letters went out for all the, fair maidens to roll up in the castle. I know, I'm trying to keep it, the language back then, they didn't say roll up, but anyway, I'm paraphrasing. So the young maidens, and he picked Esther, and Esther submitted to the king. The king's rule was simple. No one could come before the king if the king didn't request for him to come to the court. So the king, he had business he had to do. He had to be in the court. He's ruling a kingdom with all these different. I think it was 120 provinces of Persia at the time, something like that. I'm not a scholar, so hey, if I messed it up, I messed it up. But anyway, then when Mordecai, when everything had went down with those letters from that evil Haman, and then Mordecai was like, "Look, I need you to go to the king." Esther was like, "Whoa, you want me to do what? You realize that even I can't go over there? I can't just roll up in the king's court and just stand there. He could literally have me killed." And then Mordecai's response was, "Well, Esther, you realize that decree says all of us, right? Don't think just because you're in the king's house that you're going to be saved. All of us are about to be destroyed." And then what did she do? Okay, well, I need for you to pray and fast for me. Get all of the people together to do that. I'm going to do the same thing, me and my handmaids. We're going to do the same. And then after 3 days, I'll go before him. And then if I perish, well, I guess I'll perish. So those 3 days pass. She goes stand at the court for the king to see her. It ain't like the king wasn't good to see her. He looked, he saw her, he had compassion, and he held out his golden scepter to her. Otherwise, it was automatic death if he didn't. Now, even she submitted to the king. Vashti didn't. And look what happened to her. Gone. Old girl
Wow.
was a queen of the whole kingdom. But because she didn't do one simple thing, all he wanted her to do was come to the court where he was. She said, "No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that." Look what happened. Look what happened to her. Now Esther, yes, she did break the king's law, but that was a different circumstance. And you notice that she, there was prayer and fasting before she did. I mean, that was serious. She was like, wow, I could literally lose my life. But that was on behalf of all of the people. And then, of course, Haman, we know what happened to him. Once the king found out that affected Esther, he was like, whoa, you mean that's your people? Oh, no, we can't be having that. Nah, Haman. No, you're wrong. So Haman ended up getting pretty much executed. And not only was he executed, his 10 sons were executed. See, that's what people forget. When you sin, that affects other people. That evilness that he had, just because, Mordecai didn't bow to him because he was, Haman had gotten to a more elevated position. So then he took it out on not just Mordecai, but the whole people, his people too. Then it boomeranged right back on him. He got executed and his 10 sons. But getting back to Esther and Vashti, look at that. A prime example. Just one little thing. Sit down, be quiet, cook, clean, give up the cookie. I'll be using that against you. Come on now. Don't use that against the man. Well, I'm not giving him nothing. Well, that's not. You didn't read Ephesians chapter 5 at all.
Yeah.
It talks about the husband and the wife extensively.
Oh yeah.
It makes it plain.
Matter of fact, the whole book. Matter of fact, just about the whole book of what you talking about, Ephesians.
Yeah, Ephesians, exactly.
Yep.
So I mean, it's just you guys got to get. We listen, sisters. We got to get this thing together.
I would tell you back to basics. See, you can jump into that. Good luck.
But I believe, I still have hope because I believe that we can still come together. It's just that some of the women are just going to have to step up and start correcting, the sisters, because just like, it doesn't make any sense. Submission does not mean that you're weak. I don't know where y'all got that from. Oh, that's right. That feminist, that feminism perspective.
But see, these before you go, she stays somewhere to jump in that. But see, these feminists, I ain't talking about the black feminists because they. But see, the other feminists are different ethnic groups. They home with their husband.
Yep. I think at the end of the day, a lot of black women is going to they're gonna have to really suffer to see where they need to right their wrongs. I mean, I'm seeing it right now with a lot of females I grew up with. A lot of them that I was in school with, and a lot of them that I grew up personally with. They was wild when they was young. They had children when they was supposed to be in school. So they had to put their life on hold, their careers and everything. And now these women are, 34, 35 years old. Now these women want to go back to school. Now these women actually want to live a civilized life. And it's hard for them. And how do I know it's hard for them? Just look at their Facebook status. They tell you what's wrong with them. They tell you what's going on with them. And it's because they realize how much they messed their life up. That's why you see a lot of black women after them destroying their lives. That's why you see them in church. Because not just to hide who they are, but they go to church and they get into religion and spiritual practices because these women need structure. And what they don't understand is that's what the man provides. That is what God made him for, to provide structure for his woman. And in return, she teaches her children based on what is built by her husband or by her man. But she has to go and learn all of this from the word instead of hearing it out of a man's mouth. And this is what happens. This is why a lot of them, they end up finding husbands in church. When they get older, they end up in church, they find somebody, they end up getting married and being happy. This is perfect example. A ex porn star. She was famous. Her name is Stacy Lane. Famous porn star. She just married a preacher. Changed her whole life around. People was clowning her and everything. But I understand why a lot of women doing it. Because I see my homegirls doing it. They need structure. And they don't realize that they've been running from something that they actually needed and wanted the whole time. But they don't realize that until they destroy their life and gotta start over. That's
If
the
I
sad part.
if I can add to that, you brought up a good point because you're right. The women shouldn't have to hear that from from the pastor. As a man, the man is the head of the household, so um, the women should be getting that from the husband, as far as far as what you say. Um, yeah, that's a really good point. In fact, I'd have to look that one up. That should be in Ephesians 5. Hold on here.
Mm-hmm.
Let
It
me look.
is.
Let me look
It
that up
is.
real quick
Okay.
while we're here. Hold on here. I know it's in Ephesians 5. Hold on here. Might as well break it out.
Just like I was like looking on the internet today,
Mm-hmm.
and Jada Pickett was talking about Will Smith like a dog. Oh, you know, it seemed like he can't find himself. But I hear you saying you can't find yourself and stuff like that. So now we want, you know, I've been known. Now we, you know, I've been there to see how your kids is. I don't know what to do. And, uh, hmm. But as I still say, we got these sick, poor black brothers think it's okay. When a man stand up, the dude was right. And he said, no, this is the wrong thing to do. And I'm talking about some women. But you want to protect women that they don't care. They don't even respect your existence.
Because it makes them it see most guys who accept foolishness from women and just allow them to be wild and crazy and see them dudes let them women be that way because they not about nothing. So at the end of the day, if the relationship go a certain way, it could just be whatever. A lot of guys, bro, they not really about nothing. So that's why they allow women to be wild and reckless. A dude that's about something, he not gonna let his woman just do anything. Because a dude that understands his role as being a man, he understands that the first line of protection when protecting a woman is a woman have to she has to respect his word. If a woman doesn't listen to what you say, then she's not going to do what you say if she doesn't listen to what you say. So most dudes be running around here, acting extra tough and all of that, but at the end of the day your woman don't listen to you. And your woman don't listen to you because she doesn't respect who you are as a man. She don't respect how you think. See, a lot of these guys, they think what make them a man is money and being able to just pay for stuff. That's not what a man is. You a man based on how you think. And most guys, they don't understand that about being a man. They don't understand that. It's about how you think. and how you present yourself. And this is not just to a woman. This is in general. Period. If a woman don't respect the way you think, she don't respect you. And you're not a man to her. You're a boy. That's why she don't respect the way you think. Cause you don't think like a man. And that's the problem with a lot of these dudes. A lot of these, that's why they let these women do what they do. I did a whole show about it. It's called Black Female Enablers. I'm getting at all these guys who run around and enable black women. They let black women sit around and do nothing and never be about nothing. They encourage it. They promote it. They promote these women to just wear weaves and go to strip clubs and get drunk and all of that. They promote that type of stuff. These are enablers. These are men who are a detriment, because these men enable black women and then turn around and come on YouTube and have whole channels talking about the same women who they enabled. That's stupid.
Right, exactly. Which also I like to piggyback on that. You know, you want to talk about you a king, just like you said. Um, as far as being a man is a state of mind, and you know, if you're gonna say you're a king, then you better behave like one. You better look like one, act like one, talk like one, dress like one. I mean, come on now. What's that old saying? If it looks like a duck and quack like a duck, it's
Yeah, it's a
probably a
duck.
duck. So
Right.
I mean that's all I'm saying. And another thing you said, Mr. Sheep Stay Sleepy, you said that these same guys, okay, they're not about too much, and then they come on here and they trash the same, you know, would you say they pretty much and they enable the sisters
Yeah.
out there to do what they do, but it's like, yeah, but look at what you do though. So you're enabling. It's like if I'm an alcoholic and you're literally buying alcohol and putting it right in the refrigerator, and I literally open the refrigerator every day and there's alcohol right there. Like, are you serious? Are
Yeah.
you serious right now?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes no sense whatsoever. So and I understand, I know this is going to get me in trouble with certain elements of certain things, but it's like, look, some of y'all be flexing real hard out here about putting down these thoughts and whatever else you like to call some of the sisters out there, but yeah, you the same one who be chasing right up under that skirt and be chasing after these thoughts. So which is it?
Exactly. That's my point. Cause see I mean how I am. I'm on the side of righteousness. It's not about me charging men up or charging women up or women up. I charge them both up. You could go on my platform and see it. So I be letting dudes know, listen, at the end of the day, if you have all of these issues, the issues that you complain about when dealing with black women, if you don't set a certain standard when dealing with a woman, it doesn't even matter about your complaints, because you complaining about nothing, because all you doing is all you doing is complaining about the same issue that you keep recreating. Like these dudes who talk about single mothers, but you got 1,000 baby mothers. What are you talking about? Like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do that. You sound stupid. And you're what you're doing is and this is why I really go in on these dudes, because what they doing is they're giving these black feminists talking points and proving their points about black men when they do shit like this. When you turn around and get caught for cyber cupcaking with a thought on YouTube after you done made numerous videos talking about cyber thoughts, but then you get caught cupcaking with one, that make these women be like, see what we say about black men? You see, I see, we was right. We was right. And then guys like me and JT got to sit back and eat the L.
Yep.
We got to eat the L because we sitting here advocating for black men.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make people understand that is not who we are. And then these guys,
Sheep stay asleep. You just caught a body, bro. Real talk. Cause I'm one of them niggas too. Be sitting in the background like, damn, we just caught a nail, nigga. Real talk.
yeah, I'm telling you, because what it is see, this is what these dudes don't understand. These women be sitting back, waiting, like, oh yeah, we waiting for them to slip. They don't understand that. They really don't understand. These feminists are in competition. This is war for them. This is warfare for them. So if we get jammed up and get caught out there for looking crazy, that's a L. That's a L. And what does that do? That diminishes what we say even more because they already don't take black men serious. So
Facts,
the
my
more
nigga.
and more
Facts.
we keep embarrassing ourselves, they could step in and say, see why we don't listen to these niggas? See why we
If I
can't
could
take these
say,
niggas serious?
if I could interrupt just briefly, first of all, I love black men. I always have, always
Amen.
will.
Amen.
Lord have mercy.
And I
Lord
will.
have mercy.
And I was taught that again, the man was the head of the household. I mean,
Ooh.
I don't get
It's
down
supposed
with
to be
all
like that.
this.
Ooh, don't
Yeah,
say
It's
that now.
supposed to be like
They'll say that they gonna come after you now.
It's supposed to be like that. Real talk.
Yeah.
like I said before, queens, you need to bow to your king. Just bow to your king. Just bow to your king. Cook, clean, you know what I'm
I want a
saying?
woman. I want a woman to watch me get dirty and dig in the ground and create something and build something and show her to like and make me something later. I in the house and smile. I'm that type of nigga. That's the type of nigga I am.
You
On
know
some
what
real
I'm
shit.
saying? Just chill
Yeah.
out. Make them a sandwich. You know what I mean? Give up the cookie. Just you don't have to do all that other extra stuff. Just
But you know what?
relax.
I want to say this though too, and I think she stays say me, you, we talk about this for years, even Ron and stuff like this, and a lot of few of us. There's a lot of brothers they fail to understand this. These poor black ones be protecting these feminists. Do you know majority of them are married?
Yep.
Let me say that again.
Facts.
Majority of them are married. So we had to look at that scenario right then and there. And that is a
I ain't got
danger.
no I ain't got no problem with bigging up a queen, but it come a point where you gotta like let them understand like you normal like me. We equal. We supposed to be equal, but you gotta understand like the man is the head of the household. The same token, I'm gonna treat you as an equal. You organize. I'm gonna go out there and get this fucking. I'm gonna go out here and build. I'm gonna go out here and like make sure that you understand we can have fun a different kind of way. Like I'm all about normalcy. Like I'm past that instant shit. Like I can't be like everything fast paced, instant. Like fuck all that buying shit. Make your own shit. Like buy your own shit. Buy from your own people. Like I'm more like that. You know what I mean? She stay sleep. Like, and I'm gonna respect she stay sleep because I listen to him. He don't even know I listen to him, but I listen to him when I'm not listening to him. You see what I'm saying? He don't even know I listen to him. You see what I'm saying? Black underrated darkness.
Yes, sir.
I'll
Yeah.
be listening, yo, and I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check back to the basics up. Real talk.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a link.
We got to get back to that shit. We got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to having normal conversations about like what's it about black or a black queen in America. You see,
You're breaking up, Ronald Fink.
Set in stone as far as, you see what I'm saying? Not that fake. I respect Sheep Stay Sleep. I listen to him when he don't even know I'm listening to him. I listen to him. You see what I'm saying? Like, same thing with you, Underrated. I listen to y'all, man.
We got nothing but simp clowns. They are clowns. And you're clowning for this oppressed system that want you, they spitting you out. They putting you in a dirty jar. They want you to rotten in. And you still want to be part of that. So the way I look at it like this, if they in a dirty jar, just close them up, throw them in the garbage, let them go, let the sanitation truck take them away. That's how I feel about it.
Yo, my brother, I'm gonna be tuned into you more than you think. We out here and
yeah, you breaking up bad, Ronald Fink. Talking about, man, clowns out here.
See, you know what it is too. This is another thing too, man. And this is something I always advise, us brothers to do, man. Just focus on being you, and
Yeah.
understand that you are who you are, regardless of whoever you around. Like, I think the problem with most black men is we think that we owe everybody something.
Mm-hmm.
See, that is the mindset of a slave. We think we owe everybody something. We owe everybody but ourselves. Black men, we got to start doing something for ourselves. We live for everybody but ourselves. Everybody else live for themselves. Even black women, most black women, they live for themselves and their children. They don't live for black men. But black men, we live for everybody. We live for our wives. We live for our children. We live for our parents, our family, and we live for our friends. Shit, we live for everybody except for ourselves, man. We got to do this for ourselves first. That's what we got to do this for. We got to save ourselves first. See, we're no good for no woman if we're no good for ourselves. We're no good for our children if we're no good for ourselves. We got to do this for ourselves first. It's time for black men to be selfish again. Because if
if
black
I
men
don't
don't
say
be
anything
selfish,
else, if I don't say anything else right now, 'cause my phone might cut out. Sheep Stay Sleep. Facts, my nigga. That's all I'm gonna say is facts, because the shit might cut back out. But I gotta say that, yo. You on point.
yeah, bro, listen, bro. If we don't begin to be selfish in certain ways, we'll never get our shit together. We'll never get our shit together in order to raise families, in order to have enough money to have a wife. You see, we gotta stop trying to wing it. Black men, we've been trying to nigger rig and rig everything through life. We even did that with children because we grew up in poverty, and when you poor, all you could do is eat and have sex for the most part. So that's why a lot of
No,
us
no.
grew up in the hood and we have children early.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to learn how to be fathers and all that kind of stuff. But once it's the responsibility of men to teach the next generation of men what not to do.
Nibble of fucking what we talking about.
Yeah, of what not to do. And that's what I talk about on my channel. Not to deal with certain type of women, even black women. Don't don't deal with certain type of women, period. Why? Because they're not conducive to being your helpmate. That is what God created a woman for men, to help him. So if a woman cannot help you, she don't need to be your woman. I don't care how she look. I don't care if she's black. I don't care if she's purple. If she's not conducive to your plan, to your vision, because you're the man, you're the leader. So if you're the leader, you have a vision. If
That's a
she
body.
cannot be in alignment with that, you shouldn't deal with her.
That's
Because
a straight body.
too many guys done married black women because they were black. Why should I marry a black woman for the sole purpose of her being black when God told me to marry a woman who's a helpmate? That's what God told me to do. So if she's not playing that position, it doesn't matter what color she is. It doesn't matter what color she is.
Yo, that's facts. And I can't even, people might think I'm trying to help you. Put it like this. I might think that I'm helping you along with this topic, but that's a fact,
No,
bro.
being
Like,
true, no, the true is true.
it's true. Like, if somebody cannot help you, they not conducive to your situation. Like you said, like, long as they on board with what you trying to do, help a man, that's a fact, bro.
That because what? We have a biblical woman on the panel. She can stop me if she know I'm bearing false witness. She can stop me right now and tell me that God made woman to help man.
Yes,
To help
Lord.
men.
And it's
So
in the Bible too.
so with that being said, if why are black men dealing with women who cannot help them? But this shows the how the feminist element corrupts and destroys balance in the
Game over.
relationship between black men and black women. What do you hear
Yo, game
feminist
over.
black women say? What do you hear feminist black women say to black men? Why can't you help me? Hold on. That's out of order. Men are not supposed to help women. Women are supposed to help men. A man's job is to lead his woman, not help her.
Facts.
You're
Facts,
the
bro.
help. You're
Facts.
the help. You're the help. I'm not the help. I'm the leader. You're the help. But but
Well,
but these feminist women, oh, what could you do for me? How could you help me? See, that's a woman that you know is out of order, and those women who are out of order are miserable. I'm gonna go on mute.
well, dang, you just dropped a mic.
But see, but see,
You
but see,
just dropped that
but
mic.
see, but see, back to basics. That's one of the reasons I create. That's one of the reasons I create this, so we can have conversations on the table like that. Because why? Because see, we having conversations in wrong areas. We have a conversation while we walk. We have a conversation that we're emotional. Instead of we sit down to understand what's going on each roles and to understand that each role is very vital. And a lot of us, like everybody that up here that's talking, we talking as biblical and as in the big picture. And the thing about this that quite a few of us wants to be in our feelings. Instead of look at the bigger picture and what God has said. And there's a lot of people in our community, our people, they go to church to find out what scripture it is so they can point to that person. This is what you need to know. No, what are you doing? What are you doing to help strengthen the family that God has created? So, for years, I always said this way. JT, you understand? You this and that. I go through things. Okay, yeah, you go through days too. But you know, when you get older, you know what things you're doing is wrong. So there is a pattern is going on here that you're not willing to break. And then you want to cry wolf that things not come in your favor. So the question is, and I'm talking to these feminist women, and I'm talking to these simple whole brothers, you're not eating from God's table. You're eating from the devil's table. And when I'm talking about that, I'm talking about this system of things. And he doing a doggone good job. But you understand this, he don't care about you. That's why God had to throw him out long time ago, because he didn't want to be part of God's arrangement. That's why he down here caused confusion. But you want to go to church and try to find out certain things that benefit for you, but not for the family. That's why you got a lot of homosexuality around. A lot of sins happen. They know what's right or wrong is. Because they want to put men and women ahead of God. And even there are a lot of them putting sexuality ahead of a lot of things. Over a movement, over a culture. And we need to talk about that too. But they fail to realize this oppressed system is going to swallow them up. Then all of a sudden, if you still barely making it alive, then you want to come home to us. Well, I don't want you. Y'all can cook on that, because I'm getting ready to get the dessert out and everything. I might have to name this dessert and everything.
I would say, that was a lot right there. I would say, there's a lot of fronting on both sides. I mean, I'll speak on just to the side of some of the sisters out here. You can front and flex all hard out here talking about, I don't need a man, and I have kids, and I take care of my kids, and I go to school, and I have my business. But you can't tell me that you don't get tired. Don't you get tired? Wouldn't it be nice if somebody else was leading and, taking care of things? But yet you'll sit up there, oh, I don't need no man.
Yeah, because they got batteries. They got batteries.
Well, I wasn't gonna go there.
I went
Dear
there,
sister.
and you got brothers.
Sister. Oh, I'm
Shut
sorry.
up. And then you got brothers. Then you got brothers. They got the stick too. They play with the little hole too.
But dear sister, you need to quit lying to yourself. I mean, come on now. I'm single, and there's just days. Well, I won't say what I am. That's none of your business. But anyway, I'm I'm currently geographically single, but man, it's like there's days where it just get hard. It's like, you guys got kids and y'all out here flexing hard, talking about, well, I don't need a man, and I'm good. I said, well, shoot, heck, I need one. Shoot, you out there just trying to act like, well, back to the basics. That means you're thirsty. Oh, well, hey, I just admitted something that, y'all just wasn't going to admit. Shoot, I need me a king so I can submit to you. I don't know. Hey, if that's what y'all want to do out there in front and not be honest with yourself, because you see this is what the problem is. People aren't honest with themselves. They're not honest with themselves. Some people now. I'm not saying everybody, but yeah, particularly some of you sisters, you need to be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because me personally, if I had all that responsibility, shoot, I'd be tired and I'd want somebody else to take over. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed to say.
See, you know what it is? The reason why, the reason, the reason why they want to take all the responsibility is because they want all the power in the situation. See, if you submit to a man, to most women, they look at that as relinquishing their female power. See, this is why women have to stop thinking they're equal to men. You're not equal. So this is why they have a problem with the word submission. Because when they hear the word submission, they think that they're giving up their feminine power. No, feminine energy and masculine energy is different. The power that a woman has, men don't have. Women have the power of femininity. Femininity is their power. Meaning, if you look good enough and you cooperate well enough, there's men out here who will pay for your whole goddamn life. And you don't have to do anything. Just look good and cooperate. That's power. Because women also, this is part of female nature, they have the power to acquiesce to any situation. So a woman could get with a guy. This is what happens to a lot of simps. They get with a guy and they acquiesce to that. Oh, you want me to look good? All right, I'm gonna look good for you, baby. Meanwhile, this is her hustle. This is what she do. She look good and act like she's cooperative, and she gets paid. She gets houses bought for her. She gets cars bought for her. That's power. Men can't do that. A man can't do that. We can't. At some point, even if a woman is paying for a guy, let's say she paying for this guy to be around because he's pleasing her sexually. Guess what? If she go out and buy a new television, she gonna ask him to carry it. If he's there, he's gonna carry the TV. If TV need to be mounted on a wall and he know how to do it, she's gonna ask him to do it. So a man cannot survive the way a woman can. At some point, we're going to have to work. We're going to have to put out, because that is the nature of a man. See, so men and women are not equal, and people need to stop saying that. God made men and women to create balance. It's not about equality. It's about balance. It's not about, oh, well, you got your half and I got my half. Okay. But what if the bills is over $3,000 this month? What if the half of the bills that I pay is more this month? Is it still equal? So I should break up with you because this month when I pay the light bill, it's more than it usually is. So I'm gonna break up with you because I'm paying more. It's not equal. So I should leave. That's childish. That's not reality. When you're cohabitating, it's not 50-50. Let's just get the job done. See, that's what it's about. It's not we got to grow up. We have to grow up. Other people do not operate the way we do. We got to stop acting like children. If we're building a family and building a legacy, it's not about 50-50. Just do your part. And if you could do a little extra, do extra. That's it. It's about balance, man. It's not about equality.
So if you another word could be interdependence.
Yes,
There we go. That's it.
definitely. Because when you're in a relationship, you have to depend on your partner. You have to. It's just like if you was in a partnership with a business, in a business. If me and you are business partners, I have to depend on you to do the right thing, to not steal. I have to depend on you to do that. So yes.
Well, anybody want to see the dessert? Give me 3 ones. Make it easy tonight. Give me 3 ones. I'm gonna name this dessert. Very appropriate. No, that's cheating. Son. All right, okay. I'm gonna let you go this time. I'm gonna let you go. Well, if y'all can see it, press 1. Right. Underneath here is Patti LaBelle's peach cobbler. On top, that's vanilla bean ice cream with chocolate syrup. Also underneath here is on the other side, sweet potato pie. On top, that's cookies and cream. On top, that's strawberry syrup. And I'm gonna call this the king dish. I'm gonna call it the black man. True dessert. When a real black woman tastes this, when she had that feminine in her, she gonna submit.
Woohoo! That was hot. What's going on in that bee? Beautiful lady.
So this is submit dish, black woman. You had that true feminine.
What's up, Annette? What's going on? Good to see you, Annette.
Yeah, good to see you too, because the black man, see, this is all top of the head.
Yo, bro, I'm about to jump off, man. I appreciate
Okay.
y'all.
Appreciate you too.
Back to the
That's a
basics.
great conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm a sub to your channel. I'm gonna look out for some content on your behalf, and it was a good conversation. Have a good night.
All right, you do the same.
Peace,
Thank you.
peace.
Salute,
Peace,
big
bro.
bro. I'ma holler at you.
Definitely do that. Peace to you and your family.
Peace.
Peace. See, that's what we do. See, these are conversations that we actually have. Back to the basics. But ain't that many people want to entertain that? They don't want that.
Yeah, well, but like I said, if I made a video dissing black men, what do you think? I'd have so many people come over to the channel, it'd be a shame.
So you like the dessert, right?
Oh yeah, the dessert
Have
looked
you
really
seen
well.
There you go. I prepare it from here. I coordinated. This the king dish right here. From the king.
The king dish. All right.
That's the king dessert dish right here. I did it. My creation. So that strong black woman that identify on feminine, you don't eat that. you will come home to the underrated one.
I think that is so nice that when he mentioned balance,
Yeah.
even as women, we have different hormones. We have testosterone and estrogen and progesterone. But I like that. I like that. Just balance.
And this is a balance. This is a balanced dessert too. Very balanced. But black man, I create that. Just put it out. But we do have conversations like that. And then you guys Annette, you guys Ronald 50. But a lot of them do not want to entertain it. A lot of them do not want to touch. That's why I create this. But quite a few
Yeah.
people is not embracing this. So for me, some of y'all don't want to embrace it. I'm not talking about the ones in the chat, but I'm talking about the ones. So why I should put myself out there for what? Every Sunday. You can ask Annette B. You can ask Ronald Fickley. You can ask DS101 Left. I've dedicated myself, my own pocket, cook the food out of my own pocket, create dishes out of my own pocket, cook the food out of my own pocket, traveling out of my own pocket. All right, Ronald Fickley. Just because I love 5 people, so we can sit down and have these conversations. But I find that there are some don't appreciate it.
You know what it is? Some
They
of that.
don't. So why I should put myself out there for what?
Well, some of them are still blind and they cannot see. You see, when you have tunnel vision, you're so focused on the negative. Your vision isn't clear.
Right.
You're not able to expand your mind and to look around and to elevate your mind.
But
that's what part of the problem is.
Yeah, but to go more on your point, but the sad thing about it, I had to make decisions for myself. But good people like Annette and Ronald Figley, they had to deal with that. But I had to look out for myself too. But they had to get cut off for that. You think? Man, yo. Go ahead, Ron. Go with it.
Yeah, I just wanted to let the young lady back to the basics. Let her know that I just subscribed to her channel because I just happened to see it in the chat. So I got it.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to you, Queen. Real talk. Because
thank you.
Yeah, no question. Because like we have to have a dialect. We have to have like the underrated do this all the time. This man is the most humble man on the planet, but he always speak his piece when he come in anybody's chat.
That's what I do. Thank you.
And that's what I respect about him because I know who he is. You know what I mean? I know who he is and I know how good of a heart he has. And I look at you back to the basics and I see you have a great heart. And this is the dialect that I feel like I need to be involved with at this particular time in our lives.
And in the chat, and that B too, and that B know me. I ain't gonna get it. She know me for the longest.
Oh yeah. She's a queen too. Always see her everywhere. I see her everywhere too. I respect that young lady. I ain't know she was a midget though. She just told us she was a midget.
She ain't no midget though. She beautiful too. I'm telling you, if you hear the words that Annette came out of my mouth, she right in the line with back to the basics. But I understand what Annette's saying too. But it's just that. But I said for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for me, it's like I want to do it all the time, like the fellowship. But some people don't appreciate that. So I got to cut back because I gotta protect myself. I ain't mean people bringing it up because I know I'm glad and that you check on me. I appreciate that. I still grieving for my late mother and my late younger brother.
I understand that, yo.
And I went through other things too.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you went to New York and you had to go through that. You had to bury a couple people in New York. I remember that. I
Twice.
remember that.
Come on
Yes, sir.
now.
I remember that. I'm about to start harvesting some nutrients, like green, healthy stuff. Like, see, that's the thing, like underrated. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand. Like, the LDBC is bigger than just boxing. Like, it's like I'll tell people all the time, like it's bigger than just boxing. We
It
are a
is.
fellowship. We're a fellowship. Like, we talk to each other, we vibe with each other, and we reach out and we try to make sure that we know each other. Like, we like I'm about to start doing fiddleheads. I'm gonna start like it's about to be fiddlehead season in Vermont, but it's like a nutrient. Like, it's a
Okay.
healthy. Like, you cook a lot. You see what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. Like, if I could bring something to your channel, I'm happy with that. If I could bring something to back to the
Okay.
basics channel, I'm gonna bring
Okay.
that, because that's what we do. We try to build. We try to understand like how we're gonna better our community, because the LDBC is a fucking community. A lot of people don't understand that, but it's a bigger community than what they think. You see what I'm saying? Like, we people, bro.
If I can interrupt just briefly,
Yes,
um,
sir.
I'm going through some changes on the platform, but I will start promoting Black businesses.
Okay. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Because people need to hear that. You know what I
So
mean?
I'm going to open up the platform a little bit more. Right now, I'm still learning. Uh, Season one, like on my channel, I have like 3 seasons. Well, season 3, I just started just one episode, but I have season 1 and 2, and I have Back to the Basics brief, but I can always go live and help promote a Black business. That doesn't bother me at all. It's
Of
time for
course.
us to build. It's time for us to build and not break and not tear down.
You know what? And you know what? And you say that because I look at like how my brother Junior the Truth. Like, I appreciate Junior the Truth's contest. He got a young lady who he promotes. A lot of people promote different things, and that's the thing. Like, it's all about us networking and getting on one accord in one area of one social media, or not even social media, like one like network, like a big network, and we can like buy black, like buy from your people, because they do it, so why can't we do it? You see what I'm saying?
And we should do that. So it's gonna come together. There are a lot of, again, social like as far as social media, yes, there's YouTube, there's Facebook, but there's also Twitter, Periscope, there's also what is it, the Zoom calls and different things. There's TikTok. TikTok is now, you know you just gotta meet, just gotta get creative and somehow coordinate and get it all together.
It should be a goddamn FUBU app because we black.
Oh,
It
he
should
said,
be like,
oh, you going back to the FUBU days?
I'm gonna go back there, sis. I'm gonna go back there, sis. I'm gonna go back there, queen. Because guess what? Like, it should be one network where we can all just be there and know that like we're supporting each other. Because we do it for everybody anyway. We need to do it more for ourselves. It should be like socially like focused in on like just making sure that we network with the people that we know, because we buy from everybody else anyway. So we need to like home in on like what we should focus on. That's what I feel.
But you know what? But I want to say this too. And Ron, I want you to look in the chat. OG Swag, LDBC. Like I told y'all, I'm not new to this.
I can't really look in the chat because I might mess it up because I lost my
No,
phone
no,
a week
no,
ago.
no, no, no. I tell you, it's OG Swag. OG Swag. I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm glad you're here, brother. Yeah, smash that like button for Underrated, man. Come on. But it goes to show that you don't have to have a lot of people to understand what you're going. You just have that. It's good to have, but you know.
Facts underrated. Facts,
We
bro.
gotta learn to support each other, man. A lot.
No doubt. No fucking doubt, bro.
I'm talking about the truth. I'm talking about true ones. Support the true ones that bring in that live content.
I would just like to say shout out to the Great Black Shark.
How much time you got?
His premieres.
I don't know who it is, but
yeah, he's really good. He has premieres and he premieres a lot of really good information, and also to what is it, the Black Outcast Media broadcast, because he really wants to build and just shoot. He's ready to just separate from the whole system. Shout out to you too.
I didn't mean to brag or anything, but I think I feel my channel we bring truth to it. I feel my channel, I talk about everything. I'm a people person. So I gotta identify what it is. I got sport, I talk about sports, I talk about music, I talk about politics. Even I talk about myself. I use myself to help others.
Well, in that case, shout out to the Underrated Darkness.
Thank you very much.
and the Information Man Show and Art Newstall and Brother Ben X and all y'all that are grinding hard out there.
Well, usually Underrated don't be part of those conversations, but I appreciate it. None but a king dessert. I wish you nearby back to base. I give you some. I wish I give you some of this too.
Just save me a little bit in the freezer. I just need a little bit of that in the freezer.
I got you, cup. Cause I can't eat all of them on night anyway. You might have the rest anyway. But I can't eat that. But and this one thing that a lot of brothers understand. I'm showing you you can advocate for yourself.
Yes, black men, make sure that you practice self-care. You know, take care of your health.
Right here. Yeah, take care of your health, but learn how to cook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta learn that. That's part of advocating for yourself, brother. You gotta know. I'll tell you, man, listen. That's what I do. This part of it too that I create the fellowship. So black men, you could do this too. You don't have to wait for these women to cook for you. I'm talking about the ones that no good. Shoot, dirty women don't not. You want to go to Victoria's Secret, don't have a bottle of have a bottle up in the closet for almost 3 months, ain't touching it, and got the nerve. You hate a man? Get out of here with that. You got these men out here, these simp no good ones. Got the don't pick on her. She's a queen. Okay. Go figure that out, though. I'm sorry, and then hey, you know how I do. That's one phase. See, this is people fail to understand. That's just one phase. What I do. I got mad stuff. And Annette, don't worry about the underrated music talk. I'm gonna come. I got some things. I'm coming with that. I didn't forget. I just Tom Malone, what's good, homie? If you want to get on the panel, Tom Malone, you can to Annette B. That's one phase of me. I got a lot of stuff on my channel that I would do. Oh, good look at OG Swidad. I appreciate that, man. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, OG Swag. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And there are some people that don't even have it. Just hit the like button. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Thank OG Swag. Make me feel good, man. You know, I don't expect, and you know, back to the base. Sometimes I don't expect get stuff like that, get donations like that. But it goes to show that I'm doing something right.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for the super chat.
That's not a super chat. It is.
Isn't
That's
that what it
cash.
is in the chat? Oh, Cash App? Is that what
That's,
that
I think it's
is?
cash app. Yeah, I think it's cash
Oh,
app.
okay. Well, you know, go ahead on with your bad self.
But thanks a lot, OG Swag. That's an LDBC brother. Oh yeah, there is a lot. There is a net. No good. Yeah, it is. That's a sad thing. And then, but see, but the sad thing about and that be, and you know this too. And back to the basics, they making things harder for y'all. Y'all the minority because in this system of things, they don't want you like a black man. They want you. They want you to like the another ethnic group, man. But they don't want you like a black man. So y'all a minority, and that's sad.
I don't care what they like because I'm going to have me a black man. I don't care what they say. I don't care what type of media image, what type of trash and garbage they have on their television.
And I tell you,
I'm going to have me a black man.
Let me tell you one thing. Ain't nothing like good black woman. Oh my God, ain't nothing like it, man. What? They told me ain't no more black woman. Well, let me go 6 feet under. That's it. Let the madness get to me. Ain't nothing like black woman. Ain't nothing like good black woman too. I ain't gonna. Ain't like oh, what do you mean? But if you want to ask any questions about my channel, Back to Basics, you feel you're welcome, more than welcome.
My question was more about the Lions Den. Like, what is that? What's the history?
That is.
What's the history behind that and all that?
There's a brother named but 7A Sports. He's the general. He's the one created that. And there's other men. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, Ron. In boxing, there's a lot of them. It's not telling our stories.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
No, you're right because yeah, 78 Sports is the general, but the thing is like it's a fine line between people acting like it's a conscious community, but it's also like a fine line between we regular people, yo. You know how we are underrated.
No doubt.
We know that we got obstacles against us that we know that already. So we're not gonna sit there and sugarcoat that shit like we don't. But we have to understand that we are a people, and the whole thing about the Lions Den box community is that we can be a unity if we really wanted to. You see what I'm saying? And 78 preach that all the time in a different way. 78 is like me and you underrated. He preach it a different way. How he bring it to the people. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know how we are, bro. We people first. You know, it's just about and I respect this sister, all the queens in the LDBC. We respect them because y'all input is very important to how we grow. And I gotta stipulate that because that's how I am. I look at them as queens. I don't look at them as people concubine chicks. I want to bang out. I look at them as the teacher of younger people. Just like I respect my kids. Like I'm the teacher of my kids. I look at the queens as like concubines. You shouldn't not concubines. I look at them as like women who can teach the younger people their queenness. You see what I'm saying? Like just like I'm a man, I teach my sons like how I do. I do how I do. Period. And I might not say it right, but this is how I fucking do. Like Sheep Stay Sleep was on your panel tonight. Ticket came through this bitch. We a community,
Mm-hmm.
and people don't even understand that shit. They don't even get that shit. You know what I mean? Like if I cut out, I got 1% underrated, but like it won't cut out no more. So I'm good. So I'll just sit back and relax, acting like this is my last speak on the planet because I got more to talk. I got more to talk about, bro. But I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna bring it to you.
All right. Come on, you know how to bring it. Come on, huh? Don't play with me, bro.
Yeah,
Don't play with
you
me,
know
man.
how I bring it, bro. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we all gotta be in one state, one area, and we gotta all just start realizing that we are a community, like we're a unit. That's how I think.
Well,
You see what I'm saying? Like I think
Ron Figment, man, tell some brothers of the other LBC, man, some of these sisters need to come over here.
no doubt, no question, because it's all about like, yeah, no question, underrated. Like, but like I
You can
can't
pass
build
that
on
out.
that.
Yo, I trust you. You can tell them about my channel. I don't care.
I'm gonna do that anyway, bro. You know I'm gonna do that, bro.
Yeah,
Like I
of course.
said, I'm on that normalcy right now. I'm on that normalcy tip, yo. Like I just want to reach out to my brothers and sisters, and I want to learn from y'all, and I want y'all to learn from me. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I get down.
Yes, I agree.
And you know what though?
And I'll be in your chat, sister.
And you know what?
I will be on that sister's chat, yo. Yeah.
And you know what? And these are conversations
Yes,
back to
sir.
the basics. These are coming back to the basics we be having. But the sad thing about it is that many people willing to engage in it.
You're right. You're definitely right.
Now let me talk. Let me say about yo. You trying to come at me, dog? Or I talk to back to the basics behind her back, or talk about that beat. I bet you. I guarantee. I guarantee. Instead of 9 people, when 9 people showing, I bet you be about 50, 60 people right now. Yeah, facts.
The underrated. I can't even
Yep.
imagine what you go through with your own people, bro. Because I know you and I know who you are. I can't even imagine what you go through, family. I get an idea though. You see what I'm saying? Because I know like how
Sometimes I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I can tell you right this, bro. I can tell you right this, and you knew we talk. I'm talking about just the fellowship dinner and
Yes, sir.
dessert. I'm talking about that part.
Yeah.
It be at times I don't even want to get up and do it. How they disrespect me.
I can believe it, bro. Trust me, I can believe it.
But you know, I love 5 people.
I'm built.
But you know what? But
Yeah,
I was
of
getting
course.
burnt out, man. I said, I gotta cut back on this. See,
Yeah,
all
you
this
say
stuff, I was saying, all this stuff, it come out my pocket.
you stay humble. You stay humble all the time. And it's like for me, like I can do that and I will do that because that's the thing. It's all about maturity. It's all about normalcy. It's all about like making our people understand that we gotta move as a unity. Like it's gotta be a unit, yo. It's gotta really be a unit. It really
Like
has to
the
be, yo,
wine.
because I can talk on my neck every
Yeah.
day. But that don't mean shit.
See, I'm just saying like this. Like back to the basics, Ron could tell you, and Nick could tell you. Oh, you got a glass of wine? They could tell you. I used to make up my own drinks out of my own pocket. I used to buy wine out of my own pocket because if I'm giving the best, I want the family knows I'm giving them the best.
Yo, can I say something right there? Underrated.
Come on now.
That's funny. You should say you make your own drink. I make beer. I actually make beer, bro. Like I like a hops. Like I like a the whole unit. Put it like this. What about independence? Is, like it ain't really about beer, but like the thing about like coming back to normalcy is like you have to understand that it starts from the ground. It starts from anything you do starts from the ground. Whether you have a contracting company, whether you like you said doing wine, or whether you like making your own beer. You see what I'm saying? Like to me, that's all important. to me. That's all important because you start from that and then you sell it to the people. You support your people and you hope that they understand the rewards and they understand like we all going to be in this one unit and we're going to all grow from this. Whatever you do, like I said, Big Mama Sauce.
Yeah.
It's all the same unit. It's like you have to be in accord with each other in order to grow anything. Like I love Black Fight Fan TV because he's probably the realest motherfucker I ever met, yo. Real talk.
Yeah.
Because what he says is like how I think. And I never tell him that, but that's how I think. You see what I'm saying? Like, and the same thing with any other platform that we go on. We all have to be in the same accord. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Accord is important. Back to the basics. Accord accord is what we need. We need to understand that we are a unit. We are a like we are people. We're food. We for us, by us, nigga. Real talk. For us, by us. Fuck everything else. Cause that's the thing. Like we can't keep on like bowing down to the powers that be and spend all our money somewhere else when we know they don't give a fuck about us on some real shit. And that's the way I feel about it, because that's who I am. And I'm around people every day. Don't get me wrong. I'm around white people and everything every day. But we got to get back to like how we supposed to really think and how we supposed to really grow as a unit.
Well, I'm saying like this though, and I had to learn this the hard way. Back to the basics, and Ron and
yes, sir.
B. Gotta advocate for yourself.
I know.
And I always said advocate for yourself, but it goes for me too. I gotta advocate for myself. Forget all that. So there's certain things I'm not gonna do on my channel. No, I'm not.
Well, you're not gonna advocate for yourself because you got me, bro. Like I said, like I'm gonna be frequenting your channel and her channel more often. You see what I'm saying? Like it's all about like understanding like how we need to get our people back into the fray of what we do. And that's as a black people. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it just that simple. Like we have to like understand like we need to grow. We need to grow. We need to not stop depending on other entities to make our lives better. We need to make our own lives better and stop looking at them. Like we can't keep looking at them. Fuck them. We gotta start thinking like how we can make ourselves better, whether it's a small thing or a big thing. You understand what I'm saying? Underrated. Like it ain't gotta be a big thing. It's just gotta be a thing. You know what I mean? It's gotta just be a thing, family.
I'm done, yo. Because see, I learned that if you keep on giving yourself to certain people that they want you to fall, you know what's going to happen? You suffering, and they don't care. So, and I'm talking about the good people. I'm talking about back to base. I'm talking about Ron. I'm talking about Net B, OG Swag. I'm talking about the ones that support me. I had to do it for myself, and I want y'all to understand that. This tonight, I'm not doing it every Sunday. I can't. I want to. I want to go on another. It doesn't mean I'm cutting it out, but I want. But I want to. I want to take my. I want my time to go in a certain direction that it needs to be.
Yes, sir. I got my what they call it. I got my all alerts on. I got my all alerts on for you. So when I see you go live, I'm gonna be in that bitch.
And also, Ron Fink, I'm gonna start off that late boxing talk too. Remember you was on that? We had fun too. You remember that?
Yeah, it's just drag right now, and I can't even get it caught up in all of that. What's going on?
No, you don't have to worry about that.
I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it.
It's gonna be late. It's gonna be late. Gonna be late boxing talk, and I urge black women to join too.
I can see now back to the basics in the boxing channel. That would be kind of cool because me and you are chopping it up. Like that would be cool.
I think she'll show up.
I think she would too, yo.
I would, because I had a chance to go see a MMA fight, and that was, I'm telling you, mixed martial arts. That was
Yo,
something.
OG Swag,
That
stop
was
playing with me,
exciting.
yo.
That was exciting.
OG,
Oh,
Oh,
OG
you like
Swag, stop
you like
playing.
MMA, Miss? You like MMA? Back to the basics.
yes, I do.
Oh,
Okay.
yo, we got somebody at LDBC do that. That's Coach. That's the
Yes,
coach.
sir.
He's
Yes, sir.
CAH Combat Sports.
Yes, sir.
And,
Yep.
and
Coach
maybe
go hard.
let me tell you back to the basics. He actually interviews the
Yep.
champion of MMA. I was on the
Listen.
panel a few times.
Hey, yo, and tell her this right now. Tell her this right now, Underrated. See, the thing is, like, the Lions Den box community, they don't just like talk it, they actually walk it. They talk to all of these new and upcoming and the ones that's already been here.
And sponsor, and
Athletes.
and let me tell you, and we sponsor these new fighters come up. They even wear our patch. We
Yep.
sponsoring them. Come on, y'all ain't with that, man. I
Y'all,
know.
hold on. Y'all got a patch?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I want to
yeah.
see that.
It's
I wanna
bigger
see
than
that.
boxing.
On some of the
Tell her,
fighters.
dog. It's way bigger than boxing,
It's
yo.
real.
Tell her, yo.
It's a
What?
move. It's a movement.
Oh,
It's a
y'all done messed
movement.
my mind up.
I'm
Dang.
You fucking with the right ones, Miss Black to the basics. You fucking with the right one. Back to the basics. You fucking with the right ones. Real
Look,
talk. We everywhere.
Look at this. Look at OG Swag just hit me with another 20. Thank you. Look at another LDBC brother. 89 TV. Come on now. Yo, I be telling y'all, man. Y'all better listen what the underrated one talk about. I know. I be talking things to existence, yo. You got to put some respect on my name. I'm telling y'all.
Uh-oh. He said,
Yeah.
he said respect with a capital K.
Put some respect on my name. Ronald Fig, he tell you, sometimes I be talking things to existence, yo. But I'm humble.
To the basics. Like when you see people come on this channel, if people come on his channel, it's because we know who we are. Like we know who we are. It's already a community. Like if people come on Underrated channel, it's a community already. And you in the family now, on some real shit. You in the family now.
Yeah, you down with the fam. Yo, OG Swag, if you want to get on the panel, you can get on the panel, bro.
You in the family now. Real talk.
Come on now.
I subscribe to you. So that means that you're official. And I'm going to listen to you. And we're going to chop it up. And we're going to understand what we got to do and where we're going. And that's forward. That's how that go.
Out of here, man. Get out of here.
Oh, well, thank you.
Exactly, man.
Thank
Come on.
you.
I appreciate you, sis.
Yeah.
Back
to basics. You down with the underrated one family. So you got you down with the VIP. Now I don't let anybody get on. What's the information, man? I don't do. All right, information, man. If you want to get on, you can get on. I don't let anybody comes in this family. No, I don't.
Information man is on there. I like him sometimes. I like him.
Dang, really?
I'll be bringing I'm telling you,
man.
LDP stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. We are a movement,
and it's bigger than boxing.
Matter of fact, every morning at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we got Trill Talk.
Black Fight Truth, yo.
Black Fight Fan TV. Yeah.
You forgot Junior the Truth. You forgot Junior the Truth, yo.
Yeah, Junior the Truth. You go Junior Truth. That's it. Yeah, that's at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Then after that, you got Blue Blood Sports TV. He becoming like 10. And then Trill Talk becoming 11 a.m. all in the morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You're underrated.
And they interview the fighters that sometimes that you see on TV or cable.
Underrated.
Yes, sir.
Can I tell you something?
All right.
We hit a deer yesterday, bro.
No. You dead?
It fucked the car up bad, but the car is a good car.
Oh, okay.
It's only cosmetic, but like Yo, dog, I had to do a claim today because of that shit. That's another story, but I just wanted to let
Oh
you know
yeah,
that shit.
yeah, no, James,
It broke the seat belts, nigga. It broke the seat belts. It broke the airbag, nigga. We hit the bitch so hard, bro. I took that bitch home and I strung that bitch up, nigga. We gonna cook that motherfucker. Real talk.
I ain't messing with you.
Dang, you about to have some deer meat?
Dog.
Yo, you got some deer meat? Nah, see,
Yo,
you messed me up.
dog. The nigga went to sleep. He ain't even move nowhere. He just went to sleep. We hit him so hard it was like a football. You know how you hit a fullback? You know how fullback on a football field or some shit? Yo, dog, that shit was crazy,
Man,
yo.
I ain't messing with you, man.
My
Man,
dumb ass sitting up there watching Escobar and shit, watching Surviving Escobar, and boom, we hit that bitch. I was like, oh hell no, we hit that bitch hard.
JJ, we didn't forget. Oh, he said, don't forget about the Lioness, dead boxing, and basketball community. Oh yeah, we covered that too. We got that. We got them that. We got all that. We said all that.
Oh, you talking about the Queens?
Right. You talking about the Queens? We talking about the Queens. Yeah. And the
Ashley's Corner. Yeah. Ashley's Corner. Oh, you talking about
Miss
Ashley's
Boxing.
Corner. She's official, yo.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Miss Boxing. She's official.
No doubt. We go at it all the time, me and her.
I'm official. Watch how me talking about that boxing. They be like, yo, I got degrees in this too. I ain't saying nothing. I'm coming.
Yo,
Beverly Rose, I'm coming.
Yo, Underrated. I can't lie. I can't even talk about boxing until it actually officially start back up. I'm gonna be on yard channels. That's what the fuck I'm gonna be.
And then after boxing come back, you ain't gonna leave us again, right?
Nah. But I'm saying like
I
can't concentrate on that right now. I can't, yo, because they ain't nothing happening.
Oh yeah, Beverly Rose. Yeah, Beverly Rose. Right. Beverly Rose.
Salute OG
Swag.
Yeah.
Oh, she just started her channel. Oh, Ron. Ron Fick, 89 TV said Shaquita. He said Shaquita just started her channel. Yeah, we gotta jump on that.
No question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 89 TV, tell them to come over here, man. I'm like, yo, man.
Yo, I'm at 0%. So if I cut out, it's only because my phone died. But I'm gonna stay on. But what I'm saying is like, and yeah, I'm gonna check out. I gotta download Shakita. I didn't know she started a channel. I respect that.
He said she just started.
Yeah, I respect that, sister. You know, we got Clarissa Shields though. I love that.
Yeah. See, Dante Wilder, he went to LDBC. Clarissa Shields.
Yep.
Dana Haney.
Day one. Underrated.
All of them day one.
Clarissa Shields been day one, nigga.
Day one. Rolling with the LDBC. They
don't even know who the fuck we are. Underrated. Like, that's how long this shit go back when she was with Dazin, my nigga. Clarissa Shields was with Dazin and we was fucking with her. Back in the day, she did like a 2-fight contract. She fought Hannah Gabriel over there. You know what I mean? You remember that shit? Eddie gave her that little contract and she got out of that shit. She made more money than AJ, bro. She made more money than AJ over there.
And back
to the shit, yo.
And back to the bases and everybody else in here too. We could actually say this in round two. 7A Sports interviewed Dante Wilder in Black Fight Fan TV, and we heard it, and he said, exactly. I roll with the LDBC. We heard it.
That's a queen right there, yo. And I'm glad you told her that. But like the thing is like it's still gonna be like bigger than boxing, yo.
It is, right? Like people like yo. So shout out to the LDBC that stands for Lions Dead Boxing Community, also basketball community, all that and everything. So shout out to
we gonna keep growing. Underrated. We're gonna keep growing. That's what the fuck we gonna do. Keep growing, yo.
LDBC. So yeah, man. So
I don't know if you can hear me, but we're gonna keep growing, yo.
I heard you.
Oh, I can hear you. I'm listening.
Oh, Annette
tell me about yourself, Queen. Back to the basics.
Oh, let me read this. She said, Annette said, please don't eat Rudolph. She said, don't eat Rudolph, yo. And that's funny.
Yo, dog. I took that nigga home, bro. I skinned his ass up. I was like 15 minutes away from my destination when I hit him. So I had to have the cops come and get him, and then they just like, okay, you could take him, and I put that nigga in the trunk and took him right around the corner, nigga. I took that nigga right around the corner because I was right near where I was at already. You gotta do it like that because when you hit something, he tore my car up, bro. He tore my car up.
Oh wow, Dog Truth sent me $10. Wow,
he tore my car up, bro. I ain't had no choice, nigga. The nigga tore my car, yo. That nigga eyes was like, he was lights out, nigga. It was lights out, pretty much. Yo, I'm doing a lot of fishing this year, yo. You doing fishing this year? Underrated?
I don't fish.
Where you at?
I'm in Virginia. I don't fish.
Oh, you in the mountains?
No, I'm not in the mountains. I never fish. Oh, no, I'm lying. Last time I went fishing, my uncle raised it back. That's back in the 70s. I was little. That's when I went on a trip with my family to Georgia. Nah, I ain't fishing, man.
I got a cousin in Virginia, yo. She be fishing all the time. She be catching some big ass fishes, yo. Big ass fishes. She's small, but she be catching some big ass fishes, bro. I'm right here in the lake and shit, so I'm gonna do some fishing this year and talk to you, and we're gonna build, yo. We're gonna build. That's what the fuck we're gonna do. We're gonna build, bro. You gotta build, yo. Always big up your people, bro. Always big up your peoples. Always build up your people.
And we talk about sex. Rob said he gonna talk about sex on his channel later on. We talk about sex too. We talk about sex on here too.
Oh man!
Oh shit!
You know, that's late night. I do mine's late night. So.
Oh shit!
But you know, see, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because I don't.
I'll just take the fifth. Yeah, I'll take the fifth on everything. I don't know hardly. Well, I ain't gonna say that because that'd be a lie.
Well, I put it to you this way though. You know,
well, we all know sex. We all know sex.
Underrated works in all shapes and forms. That's all I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
We all know sex, yo.
Oh, he said all shapes and forms. Oh,
all shapes and forms, and I ain't talking. I'm talking about skills. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, dog, we got a goddess on the line, bro. We got a goddess on the line, bro. You know she know about sex, nigga.
Who?
We got a goddess on the line, so. Back to the basics.
No, she said
I'm pretty sure she know about sex, bro.
She said she playing the fifth.
Well, I can respect that. I play
the fifth too. Like I said, the underrated one come all shapes and forms of skill, and I'm just gonna play the fifth after that. Don't ask me.
I don't talk about nothing that I'm not trying to broadcast, yo. I don't talk about none of that shit, like, cause I can't do it, yo.
No. I'm just saying, yo. I'm just telling you, ladies, now. Don't flip.
I'm gonna keep my shit personal. Real talk.
Don't let this fool you now. You see what I'm from?
I'm gonna keep my shit personal, bro.
I hit you with this intimate long one. Hit you with the combo.
Nigga ain't bragging or nothing. I ain't bragging or nothing, nigga. I'm gonna keep my shit personal.
I put it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't let this fool you now. Don't let this fool you. I'm just like my yo. I'm just saying, mine's in the bag. That's all you know.
All right, what's the topic gonna be next week?
I don't think I'm not doing it every Sunday.
All right. What's the topic gonna be next week, nigga? That's what I want to know.
You hear what I said? I'm not doing it next week.
You gonna do something? What we gonna do next week?
I don't know.
I understand you don't want to do that topic next week, but what are we gonna do next week?
I don't know. What you just gotta find out and know.
I'm talking shit, bro. I'm
That's all
talking
he
shit,
did,
yo.
though.
The
I
underrated,
know.
I'm
I
talking
know. He
shit, bro.
always. Oh, no. See, I'm getting ready to say something, but I'm trying to be. I'm trying to
Well,
keep it
I'm gonna say
PG.
something. I'm gonna keep it PG. How can I
PG
say
13,
this?
PG or
I'll
PG
go.
13.
It's not gonna be rated R, so I mean, it's all good.
No,
I mean,
no,
I
no,
was
no.
just gonna say
PG or PG 13.
probably PG.
We riding or what, nigga? We ride
Probably
next
just
week or what?
PG.
That's what I want.
Probably just
Oh,
PG.
you just
I'm just gonna say I like roller coasters. That's it.
Oh shit. Okay.
okay. I tell you what I like. I like all the rides.
Oh no, you didn't.
Nigga, it's gotta be bumpy, nigga. It's gotta be bumpy.
And that's
It's
what I'm
gotta
saying.
be
It gotta be
bumpy.
all right. It gotta be bumpy. Yo, it's gotta be
Oh my
bumpy. It's gotta be
gosh.
straight. It gotta be curved. It gotta be all that. I like all the rides. Long as it's, it's all good.
Hey, underrated. If I cut out, it's because I'm at 0%. So
I got you. I'm not gonna be here that long anyway, because I'm a little tired, but I'm trying to see. I don't see anybody want to get on the panel, but I'm not gonna be here long. I'm not. I'm feeling it. My eyes have seen you. Yo, there's this song by The Doors. Back in the oh my goodness. Yo, anybody that know that into music, listen to The Doors. Oh, they got beats. Oh my God. And that oh my God. They crazy. And they white, but they yeah. But like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you want to get a little spanking,
Now, wait a second. Now, wait. I know you didn't just say what I thought you said.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't, you're not hearing.
Ooh, you talk about spanking? Really?
Yeah, spank. Not by belt. Spank.
Okay.
There's a lot of ways of spanking, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That's it. I'm taking the fifth on that. I ain't saying anything. I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Well, if you're gonna take the fifth, I can take it back what I just said.
You don't have to take it back. I was
gonna take it back anyway.
I'm just gonna I'm just not gonna go there.
My eyes has seen you. Y'all gotta listen to that song by The Doors. I think that was out. I think it was 67. I think 67. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, and another song by The Doors is listen to Unknown Soldier. Gotta listen to that. But yeah, I'm saying don't sleep on the underrated, man. I'm some things, you know what I mean? Like, you underrated, you. Word, yeah, all right. I can't even say, I can't even say that. I'll keep that myself.
What do you?
I can't say.
What were you getting ready to say?
I can't say that.
Why?
I'm gonna get flagged. I said.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want that. I mean, I
can't. This going good tonight. I can't say that.
Okay.
I can't. Because I can't say it.
Can you do it in a parable? Can you rephrase?
I can't do it. I can't.
You can't do it? Okay.
I would have been done. I can't do it. I can't.
Okay.
I just thought I just like I can't say it. I can't do it. I can't say it. It is based on a true story too. but I can't say it.
Can you put it in the private chat?
No.
You can't do that?
Can't do these. Nope. Can't do it.
Okay. Hey, I tried, you know.
I know you try. No. I want to, but I can't. I can't. We're dealing with people that work through social media. You know how it is. And this is a great live tonight. And I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe one day, you know, I break it down, you know, of some people. You know, get it. I would say this. I could say this. I end up coming on top. I could say that. That's all I can say. I can't say it, and maybe I can't.
And
Because they're
that
gonna
B,
flag
he's
it.
not gonna say he.
I can't. I'm gonna get flagged. I know I'm gonna get flagged. Ain't had nothing to do. Or it's a story. It was something happened years ago, but I can't say because I know how sensitive it is. Saying that I can't say, and that B, I can't say because I'm gonna get flagged. I know I'm gonna get flagged.
I know somebody didn't just say I'm afraid to come to your chat. What you mean?
Yeah, yeah, Rob, you up to something. That's what it is. Yeah.
What? I'm afraid. What you mean?
Nah. Okay, yeah, Rod trying to recruit. That's what he's trying to do. I know what you up to, Rob. But it's all good, though. It's all good. But I can't say. I wish I could. And that B, I wish I could, but I can't. But I know I came up top, though. I became a winner, though. I can say that. But I can say this. Can I sleep on me? My eyes have seen you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see.
Okay. Is anybody else coming up?
If nobody's coming up, I'm closing this out because I am getting tired. I'm getting tired. Matter of fact, I'm getting off things. I'm getting tired. So let me say that. Stay right there. Back to the basics, please. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the ones that came to the chat and even came to the panel. I really appreciate the support. And back to the basics. Welcome to the Underrated One family. And Nat, you ain't gonna see Jay. If I ever say this, you ain't gonna see me for a while. I'm being honest. I can't say it. But I want to thank I want to thank y'all so much, and to support me. And like I said, back to the basics. Welcome to the Underrated One family. I don't welcome anybody. You gotta be official. And shout out to Information Man. Shout out to Net B. Shout out to She Stay Sleep. Shout out to Ron, my brother Ron Ronald Figley, but I call him Ronald Fink. OG Swidak. Shout out Rob BK Finest. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for your constant support and everything. Go check out the brother. He not just talk about sex. He talk about different things too. Let's see. 89 TV.
89 TV. Yep.
89 TV. JMJ 112. Thanks for coming to the channel. And OG Sweat, thanks for hitting me up that CashApp twice. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You gonna show me I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, man. Thank you. I want to thank y'all so much, man. On a real, man. And but I want you to stay there. Back to the basics, and I want to thank y'all so much, y'all. So shout out to y'all, and I'll be back. I don't know. I'm gonna do one tomorrow or something, but I am gonna when I come back, I gotta address something. I did talk about it earlier. So oh yeah, shout out to the king. Look at that. I ate a little something. No, but
Oh yes, the king dish.
the king dish.
Yeah.
You eat that, black woman, you eat that. You don't come to that king. Don't come to the underrated one. Leave that. You know what I mean? All right. So love y'all. But this one is goes. Have a good night. Peace. And stay there. Back to the basics.
Peace, love, and light.